happened? No?
I mean, you know.
You didn't have a good chuckle when that happened?
I had a laugh.
You go to exactly. I'm having a laugh right now. I just got the news.
I'm not mad at you. I get what you're saying. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick live sound check. You know what I mean? We do all our own tech, guys, so we want to make sure this shit works. Let us know right now. I'm gonna do a quick sound check. So when I speak, does it sound clear to you guys? Are you guys getting me clearly? Please go ahead.
Hey, what's good? What's good, people? What's good?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. People probably want to know why you laughing.
Well, it's okay.
They have no clue why you laughing right now.
Oh, you know, I mean, our lives don't stop when the cameras are off, you know? So we say stuff before the cam.
Yeah.
And we say stuff after. So,
yeah.
You know, those some things that were said.
Yeah.
And I'm still laughing. So.
Yeah. Okay. Everything sounds good, loud and clear. All right, listen, look at that. Look at that. It was one of the few times where we start a live stream and there's zero technical problems. You can tell we don't do Twitch full time. All right, hold up. Wait, there's way too many motherfuckers. I got to put on slow mode because this shit is a hot mess.
That's
okay.
Right, sure.
Listen, we got to that point. You know what I mean?
I just wanna take it nice and slow.
All right, we're going to keep it a buck with y'all. These live streams, there's so many people now, and we're going to be doing them regularly. We're going to be having a lot of cool guests.
Just that bail out.
What do you mean? Oh my God. We don't. Can you stop?
What can you want?
Can you stop? So what we're gonna do?
Can I don't know.
Hold up. Apparently your mic is dead.
Is my mic dead? Really?
Hold up. Let me check.
Really? Yeah, my mic is dead. It's your mic picking up my mic.
Hold up.
It's my mic. Check. See, you jinxed it. Bet you guessed it.
I think you just have to be close to it.
Yeah, I'm almost.
Okay, pause.
Yeah.
Pause. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's working. Am I crazy?
Well, maybe check the.
I mean, the volume.
Sometimes there's always one people that is a goober. It's like, yo, they don't know how to process their mics and their. Like, sometimes it's their mic that is off.
Okay, all right, let me try something. Hello. This is me speaking now. How does this sound? Yeah, I think it's fine.
Hello.
I don't think it's peaking. I don't hear it peaking at any point.
It's not peaking.
Okay, yeah. Well, your turn. Go.
Yeah. What's good? What's good? There you go.
All right, there you go. Okay, I fixed it. Should be fixed. All right, now they're just trolling. But yeah, we just wanted to let you guys know. Listen, my mic is not weak. Y'all better shut your mouth, okay? Oh. Shut your damn mouth.
Oh.
All right. Okay. All right. Listen. You know what? If it's low, it's low. Fuck it. All right. I got no time for this anymore.
You know that you can increase your volume on your computer.
What you mean?
They can put the volume.
Yeah, but it probably is annoying if you were talking really loud and then it's me talking. Then they be like this the whole fucking time.
Sometimes you have conversation with one motherfucker's louder than the other one.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know what's happening. Maybe y'all are trolling me, so I'm gonna just let it go. What I will say is, in the future, we're probably gonna be doing some streams which are gonna be members only, because of the fact that there's just too many of you motherfuckers. And the chat moves so quickly, and sometimes we want to interact with the chat, and the chat's just crazy. Okay.
Chat's just crazy.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with for now. But listen, we got a special guest in the building. You guys may have seen our cut video where we had a guest come on, and he was he was on the cut, and then we reviewed the video, and basically we got in touch with him. We said, yo man, if you want to jump on, you're always welcome. And so we got the guest in the building. I'm gonna just drop a message. Hey, be ready in 2. Okay, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to bring him on. We're going to ask him a couple questions about the video. If you guys haven't seen that live, we'll do that. Afterwards, we're going to talk about a few trending topics. And then from there, we're going to be doing some call-ins, okay? Some call-ins. So if you would like to join the call-in shows, all right? If you would like to join the call-in show, there's a link in the description. You guys can go there, jump on that Discord, and then wait in the queue. Have your camera on, waiting in the queue, and then we'll pull you in, okay? So
and be ready.
All right.
No, we ain't got no time for that.
All right. So we're going to be doing a lot of cool interviews. A lot of some of your favorite people you've never heard of. We're going to be bringing them on. And so I think that's pretty much it for my announcements. Anything else you want to announce?
No.
All right. So We're gonna bring in our guest. Let me just unmute this man, okay? Because he's just been out there waiting, chilling.
What about
The what?
the audio.
Oh. So we don't get no feedback. Sorry, brother.
Sorry for what?
It's not the ideal setup.
It is what it is.
You know.
I mean, you know.
All right, here we go. I got the left one.
You got the left one?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Still.
I just don't want to put this in my ear.
I don't want to put nothing in my ear. I don't want to put my own earphones in my own ear. Feel me?
You don't want to put your own earphones.
I feel like I got those jellies. That's what, I hate that I hate the fact that they're called jellies.
I hate the fact that they're called jelly.
Yeah. I hate the fact that they're called jellies. It's such a disgusting word.
Jelly is a disgusting word.
Jelly. Yeah. Yeah. You know what it makes me think of?
What?
It makes me think of that dude from that prison video. It's like, I like it when he sucked my ass with jam or jelly.
What the fuck?
You don't remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It's a sensational feeling when you get your ass sucked. I prefer it with jelly, but some niggas like syrup. And I will reach my climax. I will come if he suck my ass with jam or jelly. So every time I think of jelly, I think of that. I never was a peanut butter jelly dude.
No?
I just remember the song, Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Like,
Peanut butter. You know he died? You know he's a cousin of Snoop.
oh, I don't know that.
He died in a standoff.
But which guy, the prison or the peanut butter jelly?
The peanut butter jelly guy.
He died in a prison standoff?
He died in a police standoff.
Okay.
And you could Google that.
That's crazy.
And Snoop tried to. This is just me again being a nerd about music.
Yeah.
And Snoop was there to calm him down, and he died.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, we're about to get popping with this live interview.
Crazy.
We don't want to keep y'all waiting. All right. We got the Petty King himself about to join. It's Wilmer, right? I actually never did catch your name.
Wilmer.
Hello?
Whitmer.
Are you there? We heard you. Yeah. Oh, you can hear us. Cool. If you want, you can just try turning your camera on real quick.
If you can.
Sure. Why not?
All right, let me just turn you up. Okay, here we go. And then let me just
There you go.
change
it's the man,
scenes. Let me
the
go.
king.
All right.
Okay, wait, no, that's not the one. Is this the one? Wait.
In the flesh.
Oh my God, what's happening?
What is happening with your shit?
Oh, I know what happened. I fucked it up. Okay, all right. Just give us 1 second. Yo, wait.
US ABBA, that's.
All right. Oh my God, what's happening? Okay, here we go. Let me delete one of these. Actually, you know what? No, I fucked this up. There we go.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Don't worry, bro. I got this. Like, you just gotta play Tetris a little bit. You never played Tetris, bro?
Yeah, I played Tetris, but.
Yeah, this is what happens when you try to jerry rig everything. Hey, man, what's your name, by the way? We never caught your name.
Austin, or I go by Vaughn too.
Okay, Vaughn. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool, man. Yeah.
Either is okay.
So why don't you give everybody a little bit of introduction, why we know about you and how this came to be?
How it came to be. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've done a couple cut videos already for them, and they kind of already knew like how my personality was and how it was on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't even supposed to be on this video. It was like on a whim. The original guy actually bailed. So
okay.
I get a call 2 days later, and like the agent gal that kind of like sets all this stuff up, she goes, "Hey, the guy for this blind date video bailed, and the shoot's on Friday. We think you'd be a perfect fit. So like, take his place." And I said, "Sure, fuck it.
Did you know you were being set up?
They did tell me that she was gonna go through my phone and have like full access to anything that I end up allowing, right? And I worked.
Wait, they told you beforehand they're gonna go through your phone?
Right, yeah. But I only had 2 days, and I didn't have any real time because I worked 2 jobs. I had no free time during the week to really kind of.
Oh my God! So wait, let me just make sure I understand. So because I make sure I don't want to miss anything. So they knew they were gonna go through your phone, and she knew as well.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a surprise thing.
No,
It didn't look like a surprise.
I knew, and I also just don't care because I don't have anything crazy on my phone. Like
that's what you think until they found out about those screenshots, motherfucker.
There ain't nothing weird about having beautiful women in my camera roll. It's not just the gals. There's memes and there's things that I think are cool, and I'm not cataloging any of this bullshit. Like,
Okay. Okay. So before we even get to that, okay. So this is really. I didn't know this was a setup. Okay. So.
Yeah.
So they tell you they're gonna go through your phone. They bring you on 2 days prior. You come in. What were your thoughts going in? Were you just like, oh, I'm gonna just do a fun video? You're not like taking it too seriously, I imagine.
Yeah, I was coming from like my bro's birthday, and I was just telling him like, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta do this video shoot real quick. And yeah, I mean, you're right. I was not taking this seriously at all. And the girl that I ended up getting matched with, like, wasn't my type. So I just kind of dicked around the whole time until the end of the shoot. So
yeah. No. Do you want to ask something?
She wasn't your type?
no, not at all.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you work out, she works out. I mean, no.
Is that all it takes for you? We have one hobby in common. We fucking?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, girl, you like dancing? I like dancing?
Let's go. I'm just kidding. No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just, yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Right? You guys just got to be cordial. But yeah, she was not, attractive to me. I didn't bother really trying to really get to know her because you only had so much time to really talk, and I had to like talk through the producer guy through my headset.
Right.
It wasn't until the very end when we actually were like face to face chatting. So he was like the moderator, and he didn't always say exactly what you said.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's trying to get content. So when he's changing a few of the things, it's to get a little bit spicier, Right. Yeah. Some colorful editing is the best way I would put it.
And to be fair, I don't think you were her type either.
That's totally fine. I don't expect, living through my life to be attractive to everybody, or me be attractive to, just any girl on the street.
100%.
There's a lot of, variables that come into play. So.
Yeah, definitely.
I wanted to touch on that because this is something that people said, but I thought I didn't know if I necessarily agreed. They said initially you were interested, but after she said some of that stuff, you got offended. So then that's why you got petty.
No, yeah, this whole week has been utterly hilarious. Just seeing how the internet has reacted to all of it. Like, I have so much to say because, I mean, they're missing the mark, not totally, but like, I appreciate. I mean, for days, it wasn't until your video where I was actually getting support and like love from the internet. Like for 4 or 5 days, I was just getting shredded and shat on in the comments.
Really?
And it's not that I care. I don't give a shit. Like, I had 50, 60 friends and family tell me like, I just watched the video. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a really long time, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I cared a lot more about what they said, but it was just weird to see that the internet was just like,
yeah, but that's the internet.
This holy war against me in the comments. Like,
so you really felt like everyone, were you getting like hateful messages or things like that, or was it just you seeing the comments?
I got no direct messages.
That's because they didn't know what your Instagram was. If they knew, they'd be like, "You got a problem with single moms, motherfucker? I got a whole baby too."
Good.
I messaged the Asian guy. I was like, man, like, I wish you guys like tagged my Instagram because I welcome that. Like, you guys just don't know me. Like, I honestly don't care what people on the internet really say because I don't live my life that way. So
that's
people on the net be like that. They be taking one thing and then they will message you because they're not things that they would not say if face to face. So
it
can get really hectic.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It can get crazy, pretty crazy.
So that's interesting. You felt like a lot of the judgments against you were unjust in regards to how a lot of people perceived you through that video. Was that a result of the editing, or was that a result of just people being biased in a negative way, or is it a mixture of both? What do you think?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say a mixture of both. I mean, if the whole shoot was like maybe 90 minutes, so they really. It was a pretty lengthy shoot, and then they only did what was like a 6.5 minute video. There was a lot more said. There was a lot more that we kind of did and shuffled around, and
Do you
So-
do you think the editing did justice to what happened, or there's something
Like-
that you like?
Like, did the editing play in favor on one side than the other?
Sure.
Sure.
Basically, we want to know, like, you as somebody who's been behind cut videos and like been a participant, do you feel like oftentimes the editing is a representation of what happened, like to some degree, or do you feel like it's like shifty? Because that is something that a couple of people who've done cut videos have said to us in the past, as like people who jumped
Okay.
on. Yeah.
I mean, obviously they have to make it, you know, watchable, and they gotta get the clicks. And I'm not offended by how the end result was. I mean, all of it still was my words. I still stand by it. Like, the only part that they did me dirty on was
Sorry. I think you cut out there.
last part where I was
Yeah.
like, she got to be fit.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I said a lot more following up to that. Like, she has
Oh,
to
yeah.
stand. I like a girl that can stand on her own 2 feet. She's independent. She has her own life. I have my life, and we like respect that. And then I was like, and you know, she gotta be fit too. So, like,
Yeah, but
Yo, that is dirty because it makes them sound shallow.
yeah, because like it's like it makes it sound like it's the only thing you said.
Yeah.
it set the stage for all the audience members, you know, watching, like, oh, this is gonna be good. This guy's a total d-bag. like, God, I hate this dude. I'm gonna keep watching, and then everything else that he says is also equally terrible. So
Okay, that's interesting. That actually does
Yeah.
because imagine if you brought a girl on and she was like, you know, I want a man who respects me, who likes me for who I am, who really wants kids, who's a family Christian man, and who makes 6 figures. And then they only put he makes 6 figures. That would make her look
Yeah.
like a gold digger in some ways,
Yeah.
right? So that's an interesting thing. Okay, so I think now we should probably get to like some of the content of the video, some of the stuff that was said that I thought was hilarious. Why do you think the date started off on? It seemed from the outside looking in that the date started off on such a petty note. Okay, and I thought it was interesting that everyone, like, when I saw the video in the comments, everybody was like roasting you, and then I started the video, I was like, damn, she going in on this man. Did you feel that when you were watching it from the booth?
from what I remember, I honestly did not really care what she said. I kind of mentally checked out the moment they revealed, like, her to me, like, from the beginning, like, this is your date. I was like silent for a minute, and the producer was like, Austin, like, what are your thoughts? And I was like, oh, geez. I hate to, like, just to be honest, like, she's not my type. And then blah, blah, blah. And
Right. And then from there, you kind of checked out. But what they had your reactions after a lot of the stuff that she said, so that's why I'm asking. I didn't know if those were actually mishmashed well together, but yeah, you weren't bothered by the stuff that she was saying?
No, none of it hit home like some people are assuming on the fucking internet. It's just, I don't know, my face doesn't really hide anything, and I don't know, it's hard for things to really like get under my skin, or I don't know, I don't take anything to heart, so I didn't really pay much mind about what she was saying and what she was checking out, because it's just like, I don't know who she is. I don't really care what her opinion is. When
right, okay. But outside of her necessarily, or you caring, did you feel like what she was saying was petty, period? That's what I mean. Right? So, like, for example, when she's talking about the screenshots on the phone.
Yeah. I don't know if petty is the right word. I mean, she didn't know who I was, so just, like, seeing those screenshots, maybe from a girl's perspective, like, oh, this guy's fucking red flags, you know, red alert, fight or flight response has been activated, like, this guy's a fucking creeper.
Yeah.
It's like, no, like, I'll screen, because all my friends aren't on the same social medias, so sometimes I need to take from Twitter and send it over Insta or over iMessage, or, like, I'm not keeping it for nefarious reasons here.
That's a misconception that people have.
Yeah,
People think we take screenshots because we're like gonna stare at these pictures or do other stuff. Like, first off, we're taking screenshots and stuff that's on a public platform, and then we're just sending it to group chats because, like you said, some people don't have social medias. We're not out here in the age of amateur porn and all this other adults. You think we're gonna beat it off to your IG pics? Like, calm down. There's 100 other people in the feed.
I don't think it was personally. I don't think it was really petty what she was saying. I don't think it came off as petty, but the whole environment was very judgy. It was, but that was the point of the whole thing, right? It was to judge. It was to judge you, right? So petty, I wouldn't say petty, but yeah, it did come off as very judging and stuff like that. You call someone a creep just because of pictures and stuff like that. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
And I mean, the whole point of the video is just getting the reactions of what you're thinking, but being said. So, I mean, we're all thinking these things, and just for it to actually be put out into the open might be a little odd.
Okay. So then moving past that, when it gets to your part, everyone was like, oh man, this man went instantly on her phone battery, and they're like, even us, I'm like, damn, this man going full petty right now. So tell us about that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
She didn't go on petty. I don't think she went on petty. Were you?
Where you guys were like, oh, he's gonna go in. Like, I'm with you guys there. Like, the moment I got her phone, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna fuck around for the entire time. Like, I'm just gonna go off on every little bit because I didn't care anymore. I was like, I'm gonna have fun. I'm killing everybody in the room. I was making everybody in the room fucking laugh the entire time. So I was just like, I'm just gonna keep writing that.
You're just being a shit disturber.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Just one fucking punchline after another. I was just wrecking it, and I got my amusement from that. So it was just really fun for me.
Okay.
So, I wasn't like trying to be mean to her at all. I have no filter, and just how I talk, and my friends can say it.
Yeah. So anytime you meet a single mom, you're like, you got a whole baby?
Is that really like something that's a deal breaker? The whole baby thing? That's a deal breaker?
No babies. I'm not having babies till like my mid-30s. So I do not, I don't want to be the father that stepped up. I don't want to be.
You're in your right now. How old are you right now? If it's not too much to ask.
Oh, you can ask me anything.
Oh yeah, you said you were 25 in the video.
24. She's 25.
Okay.
I want to ask you. That's interesting. Did when you were brought on to do this video, did they know how you? Did they ask you any preliminary questions about how you felt about single moms or anything like that, or no?
No. All they really asked was what were my preferences, and so I listed. And then I was like, I work out. And they're like, oh, perfect, because your date also likes to work out. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, fucking everybody says they work out. Like, that is such a wide spectrum. I mean.
Yes. Yeah, you just didn't expect her to be fucking yoked and like be a personal trainer type shit.
Freaking jacked, yeah.
Hey man, get lower on them squats, motherfucker.
I was like, wait, I got back muscles like that. Hold on. Yeah, but I really, I mean, she's incredible for sure. I mean, she's got some serious gains, and I don't want to knock on that at all. I mean, she puts in a lot of good work for what she has. So. Yeah.
All right, well, that's dope. Any other questions you want to ask?
No, man, it's really fun to know about the process of the whole thing. It's weird that they didn't ask questions before. Like, I don't know. That's not really how I would go about doing a video, but
I don't think they're trying to make real matches.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they're trying to find interesting people.
It's interesting. And they went right on the money with that because you're interesting, basically. You are. And what happened. It was a fun video to watch.
Right. Because, like I said earlier, they knew what they were dealing with. They're like, ooh, let's just add a little seasoning of oxygen in there. This will come out to be a perfect video. The moment we were done, like the cameras cut, the producer like pulls me off to the side and he's like, that was hilarious. He's like, I fucking can't wait for this to be released.
I knew
Yeah.
I told you during the video, the producer's in the back like this.
Yeah.
We about to make some money. We about to make some. Oh yeah, he was rubbing his hand like Birdman, just like, yo, let's get this cheddar. You already know.
What happened to that boy?
I texted my friends and I was like, holy shit, that was the most fun I've had in a long ass time. Like, I was so looking forward to when they were releasing the video, and I'm glad that it's gotten the responses that it's got. I mean, it got 1 million views. I mean, I'm literally shitting myself right now seeing that the video has over 1 million views.
1 million people. Yeah.
By the way, what's your IG?
IG is Vaughn, so VON.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Wibmer, W-I-B as in boy, M-E-R. Vaughn Wibmer.
All right, cool. I put the IG in the description of the video. Anybody who wants to go check this man out, it's in the description. So if you guys refresh, you should be able to see it. But listen, man, we appreciated having you on. You were hilarious in that video. Yeah. So thanks so much for coming on. And then yeah, that's pretty much all the questions. Is there anything you want to tell everybody about the video that they may not have understood, or anything like closing notes that you want to say?
Closing notes. I do have to say, like, the DMs that I've gotten lately are so funny. With I love all the support that I've gotten. Like, I got guys hit me up just saying like, oh, I loved the video. I loved your baby line.
Oh my!
Just,
all the I loved your baby line. All the people.
Like, I want to let you know, bro. Like, what did he say? He said, hey, us guys that hate women need to stick together, right? And I was like, whoa,
yeah.
Hold on. Like, let's take a slow your roll here, bro. Like, you had me there for a second. I love women. Vagina's the best, okay? Like, I don't want to knock on shit.
You don't want to cock block yourself over a YouTube video.
It's not because you lightly roasted someone that you hate the person or you hate the whole
and in his defense, when I contacted her, she had nothing but positive things to say about you. She's like, he's a really cool guy. I got no issues with him. So she has a very like amicable feelings towards you in that regards.
Right. I mean, I thought the whole thing was very neutral, and anything that she said wasn't all that pertinent. It wasn't like.
Yeah, but it's based on nothing. It's just based on, you know, what she sees. So there's no context to whatever, to the pictures and everything and stuff. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
People want to interpret it and fit their own narrative and kind of go off that.
Yeah. They think you're in your room crying because you're hurt.
Yeah, I was chilling the whole time.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on, man. We appreciated having you.
No, yeah, this was a blast. Had fun. You guys are awesome. I absolutely loved your reaction video. That was the best thing that came out of it, because like the other ones weren't. They were all right.
Yeah, no, they were ragging on you, calling you trash, and they were like, "Oh my God, girl power." So don't worry, we get it. We brought a bit of balance to the system. You know what I'm saying? We saw both sides, but we had fun. It was a fun video. We all had a good laugh. So at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So thanks for coming out, brother.
Of course, thank you, Abba and Priest.
So all right, man. Peace, man.
Thank you very much, Austin.
All right. And with that, let's go back to So what did you think? What did you think about that conversation?
It's cool to chat with the people that we. It's just weird. It's weird that we're able to communicate and have the insight on how they really felt. And I'm looking forward to doing more like that.
Yes, sir.
What I mean? To be like, hey, you know what? This what happened. So
I
like it.
I agree. I liked it. He's cool, man, and he seems fine. And that's interesting that when you watch people through like an online medium, you think you have an understanding of what's going on with them or what they're feeling. But most of the time, you really don't know. You have no way of knowing. So that's just one of those things. First, I want to give a quick shout out to Charles Edward Cheese, always our biggest donor. This man coming out with another 500. Okay, all right. And you know what happens when we do a little 500? I put on a little bit of Morena. You know what I'm saying? Just a.
Hey.
He. Hey, get him. Give him that shoulder shaving. Hey. Clave. Hey, let's go. So, hey. All right. So
when are you releasing it?
So we're actually having it mastered right now. We're having it mastered right now.
I know they don't.
So yeah.
Really
I'm gonna put out a video on the topic tonight, and then we're gonna have a release date for early this week. So, yeah.
People cannot. Yeah, you can't find it.
Yeah.
Because it's not findable.
That's right. Yeah. So Charles Edward Cheese, that one was for you. You know what I mean? Gave you a little dance break. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a whole chorus plus an intro. I got a couple of those. All right, Charles Edward Cheese. All right, we gave you that dance cheese. All right. Great content. My girl and I love watching video. Thanks for all y'all do. Appreciate that. Yes. All right. Lord of Pone, we appreciate you too. Okay.
Lord of Pogtown? Lord of Pretty Ass White Girl Town?
Pretty Ass White Girl?
Pog, that.
It's Fat Ass White Girl.
Pog.
Fat Ass, PHAT, ass white girl. That's a prawn term.
Yeah.
For when you're looking up adult videos. Yeah. And K11 Carver, appreciate the conversation. Really shifted my view on that video. Very glad to stop by. Hey, man, thank you for coming on. We appreciate that. Now.
So who's gonna be the next guest? Skippy?
For today, we have no other guests. We're going to be... James Charles dropped an apology video, and I thought it would be good to cover that. We don't actually have him on as a guest. I don't know why you thought we were bringing this man on.
James Charles?
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing all that shit. But anyways, yet another apology video. So we're going to be doing that. Then we're going to cover another topic, and then we're going to go to call-ins, all right? So if you guys want to call in, be sure to go to the Discord and be there waiting, because we're going to be bringing in folks soon. All right. So...
James Charles.
All right.
Oh, that's the makeup artist that's always like being creepy and that's being, trying to prey on people.
Apparently. Okay, here we go. This is the video itself. So let me just kind of.
I come in front of you without no makeup because I come in front of you clean. In a white background because purity.
All right. So listen, I don't know much about this video, so I'm gonna just pop it in. And let's see what this is all about. I'm going to speed it up because, here we go.
Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic. As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me. And in the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. When this first happened 2 years ago, I uploaded a video to my channel called No More Lies, and that video was a very planned video. It focused on receipts and screenshots and defending myself in the situation, but I want you guys to know that this video that I'm going to be making today is going to be nothing like No More Lies.
Okay, so this is a big YouTuber who apparently, I guess they said he was with some underage boys, some 15, 16-year-olds or whatever. Apparently he claimed that they were lying about their age, and that's how it happened. And just for context, I think he's like 21 years old.
Yeah.
This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let you guys know that I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make because this is a very, very serious topic. But today's video is going to be from the heart, and I'm going to focus on what happened, the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions. First and foremost, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans that have to watch another one of these videos.
Can't hear. What do you mean y'all can't hear?
This is Lolo.
Let me see. Desktop audio. I want to see if this helps.
Because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing. When this all started online a few weeks ago, it sparked a large conversation, and many people have shared their thoughts and opinions, and I want to take some time to address literally everything in today's video. But before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong. There's no excuse for them, and I don't plan on making any in this video either, and I hope that you will choose to watch it all the way through.
Damn, this man took 2 minutes to do the whole preamble. Let's go.
I also just want to make a quick note as well that I'm filming this on the night of March 31st. It is currently 12:54 in the morning. I'm alone here in the studio, and I know that when I upload this tomorrow, it is going to be April Fool's Day, which is awful timing because this video and this topic is not a joke in any way, shape, or form, and I don't want anybody to think that it is, but I also don't want to wait any longer.
This man really uploaded this on April Fool's. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. That's some beautiful irony. At least he addressed it. I did not notice it until I looked, and I'm like, bruh, that's crazy.
Gone.
Hey, man, just want to say I want to Never mind. I'm
to
not
speak
gonna
about
make a
this. I want
joke.
you guys to know that this is very, very important to me, and I'm taking this very, very seriously. The last thing that I want to say before I just get into it is that I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video. There's going to be topics and things talked about that are very, very sensitive to some people, and I don't want anybody to have to listen to those if they don't want to. So I'm just letting you know right now. But with all that said, I think it's time that we talk. In case any...
Yeah, it's bedtime, bruv. Why'd you Google?
Is this inappropriate?
Yes, it is. Oh, wow. Wow, what is wrong with you?
But this is not what he looks like. Is that? Hold on. Is this inappropriate?
Yes, it is.
Is this inappropriate? Is this inappropriate? I don't know. Y'all tell me.
You're a piece of shit for that.
I don't know. Okay, yo, chat. Tell me. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is appropriate.
You're
Okay.
You're a piece of shit.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is inappropriate. Okay, there you go. I don't know. To me, I don't know. I just that's what I kept thinking about every time he's talking. All right, let's just keep going with the video.
You're a piece of shit for that shit.
Anybody isn't aware of what's
Yeah,
going on,
you ain't
some
shit
of
for
these
that.
different people,
Wow.
18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media. One of them being from last year and one of them being from more recent. In both of these cases, I added these people on Snapchat, asked how old they were right away, was told that they were 18, believed them, engaged in a flirty conversation, and then later on found out that they were actually 16. Upon finding out, I was immediately embarrassed and blocked both people. Later on, when I saw them making videos about it and those videos going viral, my immediate reaction, completely honestly, was to be really, really upset. I wanted to get on camera and film another No More Lies video where I gather all my receipts and all my screenshots and try to tell my side of the story and then just move on from the situation. And now, looking back, that was so stupid because...
Okay. 21-year-old talking to people he believes are 18. Apparently, okay. There's 2 ways this goes for me. Okay, and this is just me personally. This is my personal opinion. I don't know all the details, so I'm gonna just cover all my bases. Okay. There's scenario 1. Okay. Scenario 1 is he's messaging young folks. Okay, he's 21 years old, famous person. He's messaging young folks. Okay, and they're 18 years old. But he actually knows, or they're claiming they're 18, but he actually knows. James knows that they're underage. At which point, throw the book at him, do whatever you got to do legally, blah, blah, blah. Life goes on. Scenario 2, okay? Scenario 2, and I think this is what a lot of people have an issue with, okay, is that he's a 21-year-old celebrity and he's banging his fans, and how do you feel about it? And this is how I feel. If they're legal age, if they're above 18 and they want to bang their celebrity, I don't care. That's me personally. That's their choice. They're an adult. If they can go out, they can go join the military, they can go fight wars, they can take cars and drive them around, take out loans. I just don't care what adults want to do with people they admire. I don't care if rich people want to use their money influence to get laid. I don't care if powerful people want to use their money influence. I don't care if beautiful people want to use their influence to get laid. I just don't care. If they're legal, I don't care. If they're illegal, do what y'all want to do. And I think that's my...
I think the problem is that they weren't. That's the thing.
Some people have a problem with that. And then others have a problem with, don't ever be banging your fans.
No, that's, same.
You know what I mean? Because what does that even mean? First off, there's no science behind any of this.
No.
1. 2, okay, this take I don't like for a few reasons. What if you're dating somebody and then they become a fan while you guys are dating? Are you guys now not able to date because you have some kind of power and influence over them?
That's what it means.
You know what I mean? Like,
there's a power dynamic that grows.
I don't like the whole power dynamic stuff. But what do I care? What do I care?
Power dynamic in my couple. There was. That's how we met.
What you mean?
She got enrolled in the cadets. I was already in the cadets for 2 years, so I had a grade. I was corporal when she met me, and she was a recruit.
Right.
And we started hanging. Yes, power dynamics, and I look damn good in a uniform. So what? So we should have. No, we can't.
Yeah.
It's just very. It's unrealistic. The amount of people that work that meet in the workplace, the amount of people that have that dynamic where they admire what you do because they like what you do and you're good at it. It's just not real. It's unrealistic. But whatever. The underage thing, I do get.
Yeah. Yeah. The underage thing is illegal. So we'll throw the book. Okay, cool. Whatever. We move past that. We agree on that.
Yeah, we agree on that.
Okay.
That's like
yeah.
We don't even have to spend time on that.
Right? Like if he knows it, you know what I mean? We're done. We're done. But if they're above age and they're adults and that's what you're into, you know what I mean? You like 19-year-olds and you're 20 and 21 because he's 21. Like, I don't care. I know this might be a spicy take or whatever. What do you want me to tell you? A 21-year-old who okay, again, his thing, apparently is underage, cool. But a 21-year-old going with 18 and 19-year-olds, like, what the fuck do I care? How is that a weird age gap?
You're encouraging.
How is that a weird age gap?
You're encouraging child.
Yeah.
What?
Right. And again, this is another thing where I just don't care if people want to bang their fans. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because the age I grew up in, but like groupies was always a thing. You know what I mean? Musicians
and always will be.
Always will be.
Don't think that this stops in 2021.
It never stops.
Always will be.
Yeah.
Yo, the amount of people that we had when I was working in the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Groupies was always a thing. Although I gotta admit, when men are groupies, that's creepy.
What? When men are groupies?
Yep.
Why is it group?
It's just deemed creepy.
Oh, okay. Like it's deemed creepy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's acceptable for women, but for men, it's just really like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Okay, so someone says, Abba once said that if you held a rank above him, you can never be friends because you can't be friends with your boss. Sure. Okay. What's your point? Doesn't mean you can't have conversations with your boss. Doesn't mean that you guys can't talk. But how is this the same thing? Hold up. How is this man pulling rank? At what point does a celebrity have control over your income? At what point does a celebrity have control over any bodily function in your life? Yeah. Saying saying a boss shouldn't be fucking their employees is completely different than saying. Okay, listen. It's completely different than saying a celebrity can't fuck their fans or a fan can't fuck their celebrities. Mm-hmm. How is that the same thing?
It's not.
Right?
And it's mentioning like, oh yeah, I preach dating and recruit. We were the same age.
Yeah.
That's it. She just got into the cadets.
Yeah.
I did. So
I honestly, I think especially in America, people baby adults so much. We talk about freedoms, we talk about being emancipated, we talk about responsibilities, but then as soon as they become adults, we're like, well, let's coddle you. You shouldn't be able to fuck this person because they're too powerful. You shouldn't be able to fuck this person because you have too much. What does that have to do with anything? Like, are you an adult or are you not? Unless this person is promising you work, unless this person is like holding it over your head or doing some. Here's the thing, right? I would argue that it is fucked up to be like, you're not a real fan if you won't send me nudes. I would argue that's fucked up morally. Mm-hmm. Now, do I care about that legally? No. Morally, I would think that's a trash thing to do on a just moral level. Yep. I think it's trash if a regular person says, if you want my affection and love, you like whether it's a celebrity or a regular person. Absolutely. So that's just a people-to-people thing. Yep. But when people talk about power dynamics and they're like, well, if this person's so really well known and you're not. Guys, people fuck dudes at local bands because they're so enamored. Like, who am I to tell you who you can or can't handle?
They can't do it.
You know what I mean? Like, you guys are drawing parallels and you want to be babied so hard. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. America is a weird place. I don't take it very seriously when it comes to consent and stuff like that because Americans are very strange. They talk about, independence and freedom and all this stuff, but at every turn it seems like they're children when it comes to being responsible for their decisions. Nobody's talking. Listen, I listen right here, okay? This whole thing right here with the underage stuff, we already agree. Like, if you did underage stuff, then yeah, do what you got to do. All right? We're not talking about that. So that's my thought process. That's my thought process on this. And,
Hold on. I want to get that Dr. D comment.
What?
Go back up. Preach was wrong when he dated his subordinate. The reason is because if he broke up with her, would have had control. I did break up with her when I had control of her.
Bro, if y'all were 15.
And I was not. No, I'm just saying. No.
Y'all were 15. Do we care?
It happened. It happened. We did. But I was not dealing with her.
Who cares?
So I'm just saying.
Who cares? You were 15.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care.
I know.
Am I crazy? Like, I don't understand this world anymore. 2 15-year-olds. Well, he was a cadet as a corporal. It's cadets. It's not that
it's
deep.
Like the scouts.
It's not that deep.
It's the scouts with military march. Let's be honest. Come on now. People making something out of things. I was 15. She was
2 16-year-olds. One was a corporate. One was a cadet. This is so inappropriate. I don't care.
Scout, like, calm down, people.
My God, you guys are such Puritans. You fucking losers, man. I couldn't believe that a 15-year-old cadet fucked a 16-year-old cadet that was a It's the cadets.
The cadets.
It's like, I can't even take the cadets seriously, bro. I'm so tired of people apologizing for things like that might seem like, holy fuck, who cares?
Oh man, people are they're out there. They're out there.
I don't know.
We
Bro.
did break up. It did happen. But we were 15. Damn it. Yeah. People are crazy, man.
Yo, G.
I was 15.
You forget this live chat, but yo, G, t'avais 15 ans.
Yeah, I know. But to them is a thing. Yeah, but it's corporal and subordinate. Man, we're like the scouts with military march, man.
Bruv.
Calm down.
Bruv.
Two 15-year-olds.
And now people are going on these witch hunts, right? They're you know, people are like, listen, again, this whole James Charles stuff and the underage stuff, cool. Do your thing. I'm not mad at that one. The person was underage. Okay. But it's just like, I remember one time there's like a story about like this girl who was 18 and this guy who was 20, and everyone made it like this big thing because he had like 100,000 subscribers. I'm like, who cares? Are you an adult or are you not? This is I can't stand this rhetoric, because here we are, you know, the kids who ran over the carjacking teenager.
Yes.
They want to charge them as adults, right? Okay, for what they did. So when you're 15, right, you're old enough to understand when you hurt somebody or when you create physical violence, but you can't consent to all this stuff. Okay, how does that make sense? Like, I don't know why we're charging, but people love to make it like they talk like it makes sense. And then afterwards, you have a full-ass grown 18-year-old, okay, who wants to bang a 20-year-old who she admires, but no, she can't handle that responsibility. Like, none of this makes sense to me. That's how I feel about it. What are your thoughts?
It makes no sense. Like, you want to charge adults, you want to charge kids as adults, but the same kid cannot. It makes no sense, but whatever. We said that already.
Yeah, this is a non-story for me. But anyways, we're just moving on, because honestly, this whole it just, I can't stand the pureness of everyone.
And people are really about that.
Oh yeah.
It's like
glass houses, bro.
It's as if they want to know what is. It's too easy. It's too hard to use your common sense. You know, using your common sense is a hard thing. It's actually a lot of work. Mm-hmm. You have to analyze a lot of things. You have to be able to, you know, look at one thing and look at another situation, and every situation is separate. Just doing what they're doing like right now is like, oh yeah, it's this and that. Guilty.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yep. It's so easy.
People are lazy and don't want to use their judgment and don't want to use their thinking, their critical thinking. It takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of, because every case is different. Yeah. But no, they don't want to do that. They want to bunch up a bunch of cases and be like, no, it's all wrong. It's just dumb.
Yeah. But anyways, this is just my thoughts on that matter. I'm not that involved in this whole James Charles thing. Nor do I care. Okay, I'm not that into it. I was just talking about the principle, right? Like, we already said it like 20 times. If he was involved with underage folks and he did it so knowingly, like, yeah, throw the book at him. Like, let's just move past that. I'm just talking about a broader discussion. That's what I was thinking about. What?
You have the Nicolas Cage in my face, man. You can remove that shit.
Oh, man, this is a meme from a long time ago. Yeah. This shit was hilarious. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
This is one of the funniest memes,
bro.
But yeah, and even the whole, like, Dave Chappelle had a great bit about this, which is, how old is 15 really? Remember that bit? How old is 15 really?
Yeah.
Great bit, which talks about the idea of, like, charging, 14-year-olds as adults in regards to, to crime and stuff like that, which is, like, to me,
you have a law saying that those are kids, but then at some point you decide, no, they're adults. I decide that they're Yeah.
But anyways, I don't want to stay on this topic too long. I don't want to stay on this topic too long. This is what I've learned to do over time. I just don't listen to the American commentary sphere when it comes to this topic because it's lacking nuance in such a severe degree. There's very little science to back any of this stuff. You know, like even the whole discussion of like you shouldn't fuck your boss. I agree. You shouldn't do it. People do it regardless. Yep. Some ladies want to fuck their boss. Some men want to fuck their boss. Okay. Why? Because the power is alluring. Is it inappropriate? Yes. Should it be allowed? No. But people are doing it. Should you fuck your coworkers?
No, not even.
But
people are doing it.
And they don't only do it a little bit, they do it often. Why? Because you're at work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And, for a lot of people, 9 to 5, right?
Some people spend more time at work than at home.
Right. So the people, and what you do, you meet people who are around you. So what do people do? They bang their coworkers. Yeah, so irrespective of how I feel about it, it's not about what I think. What are people doing?
That means there's something there. Just saying you shouldn't, there's something there. There's something that we have to. But it's normal that people are banging each other, like in a work setting. Mm-hmm. I understand that happens. You spend so much time together, but whatever. People.
Yeah. You spend so much time with people. You guys work in the same field, so you have some of the same stresses. You can confide in each other. It stands to reason that you might find each other attractive. You're there around each other all the time.
It's normal. It's just normal.
It's normal. So, it's like, is there even a world where men and women can coexist in a workspace and not have any form of intimacy? And even in places where it's super strict, where they have like anti-fraternization policies, they still do it.
They still do it. It still happens.
They still do it.
The number of army stories that you hear.
Yep.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Charlie.
So when are we going to have an honest discussion with ourselves? Stop pretending to be things that we're not, and also admit to things that we are, right? To the way that we live, because it's great to aspire to these things, but it's clearly not happening in the process because people are not living to this inspired idea that none of us are subscribing to in full, right? We are chastising people. Oh, you didn't live up to this thing that not even I can do. You're garbage. Mais pourquoi?
They're being whole babies right now.
All right, so I think that's like the main thing that I think about.
You bring him up.
I don't know. It's kind of fun to just look at his head. I'm not going to even French you. Not even going to French you. Here's another topic I want to bring up. Do you think that people said this, and they said to me, they feel like trying and dating is corny. Like if you put in effort, like that's just corny. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that think that. There's a lot of people that move that way, that they're trying.
Right.
No, it's gonna look like I heard that a lot. Somebody goes, yeah, but it's gonna look like I want too much.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I've been out of the game for so much that I'm like, what do you even mean?
Yeah.
But if I call him now, if I do this, it's gonna look like I try too much. Mm-hmm. Like I want him too much. Bitch, you do.
Yeah. You do.
That's actually what you want.
Right.
You be talking and rambling about you want that, you want that guy, you want that guy, you want that guy, but then you're gonna, man, you know what? I don't know if it's the age thing. I'm too old for this shit. Mm-hmm. Too old for this bullshit. This game. I was done back then. Mm-hmm. Call if you want to call. Don't call if you don't feel like calling, and that's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, people think that it looks corny.
Right.
It really looks corny.
Oh yeah, people are really against it.
They're really against it, but I'm not. I'm like, yo, just do your thing.
I wanted to bring this up to you guys, right? Because a lot of people are asking me why I was doing the live dates, right? And on a recent video, somebody left a comment. They said, "Hey, both of the dates were fun, and they all seem to have fun. I'm glad he's doing these. I'm learning how to talk to women from this, right?"
Absolutely.
And I was really happy when that happened. Why? Because one of the big reasons why I do this. One of the big reasons why I do this is just so. I want to just do this.
Oh, hold on. I got to backtrack. Not backtrack, but I got to add something to what I was saying. But you're right.
There you go. All right, there you go. So, yes, it's a lot of people don't know. Like, a lot of young men message me, like, I don't know how to talk to women. Yes. I don't know how to talk to girls.
Yes.
Right? So I was like, man, you need to just kind of, but I'm like, why don't I just show you guys?
Yeah.
Right? So I set up these interviews. I don't know anything about these ladies, okay? Other than like a little bit of their social media, I don't research them. I don't do pre-interviews. I just roll a dice and I'm like, I'm going to do a bunch of, right? And I tell them straight up, I'm like, Preferably you're going to be single, and preferably just be comfortable with the idea that it's going to be a date, because we're going to be flirting a little bit back and forth, whatever. So I do these talks, right?
And you're doing great.
It's fun.
I watch it, motherfuckers. You're doing great.
Right? And there's two things I get. Oh, these are not dates. I don't know how you date personally. Me, they look just like that. I'm just out there. I'm asking a bunch of questions. We're vibing. We're laughing. And it's fun. That's generally how it happens. Now, not every date is like that. Sometimes a date is a fail. And that's okay. That's part of the process. But generally, my advice to young folks is like, guys, learn to ask questions and learn to just take an interest and be curious about the person in front of you. Your dates might look different. Me, how I am with you, right? How I am when I talk to you is how I am when I talk to the ladies. Like, it's me, right? And what I want to encourage young men to do
absolutely,
is to be themselves in front of these ladies and be curious.
Yeah. And that's what they're going to find attractive. That's what they're going to get you more than the little, I don't know what the hell you watching them prawns and shit like that. But that to me, that's corny. You know what I mean? Always everything revolving everything around sex, and then you forget why. You wonder why shit don't work.
Yeah.
Shit don't work because you don't know the person. After that, when you get in the person pants or whatever, whatnot, and you still don't know the person. You know the names, but you don't know them. You don't know how they operate, how they function, and stuff like that. How is that? The when you do what you do, how you talk to people, it would be how I talk to people. You build much more intimacy than if you're just talking in that flirty shit that we know that to me, that is corny. You just revolve things about that. It makes it puts an amount of stress, of unwanted stress. It's not supposed to be wanted. It's not wanted. It's not what we really want. It's not casual. There's always that pressure. If you don't make it as pressured around sex or whatever, whatnot, you get to know the person. You go step by step. You ease it in. You chill. You relax. The vibe is better. And after that, if you get inside them panties, or you let them in, or whatever, whatnot, whatever happens. You do the grown ups. There's a connection that is beyond. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do to you? That corny shit. You have another connection.
Yeah,
and that's that.
Yeah.
I would talk to someone like that.
That's what I do in those videos is exactly what I've been doing on my dates in my life. Now, I don't do these to pick up ladies. None of these women are women I'm going to see ever again or talk to. Well, I might like chit chat with them, but I'm never going to meet them in person. I do this, right, so that young dudes who are like trying to get in the game, what does it mean when someone says be yourself? That's what it looks like. What does it mean when someone says, yo, man, ask questions, learn to be inquisitive? That's what it looks like. I'm just asking. I'm curious about the person. I'm genuinely interested. I'm not forcing it. And if it doesn't work and there's no chemistry, that's okay. That happens too, right? One of the dates, there wasn't that much chemistry. That's fine. But there is some effort you have to put in. There is some learning that you have to do. When I got started in this, I didn't know what I was doing. You think I knew what I was doing when I first started? I was looking for resources everywhere. I was doing all that stuff. So there is some measure of trying that you should have to do, whether it's getting in decent shape, putting on some decent clothes, getting proper perfume. There's things that you need to do. You need to make an effort. It's not corny to want to learn these things. A lot of people need to humble themselves and to admit that they don't know how to flirt, they don't have any game, and they don't know how to seduce. I'll be honest with you, the difference between a woman who has sex appeal and knows how to seduce and a woman who does it is night and day. Yep. And I'll also be honest with you, vast majority of women who have zero idea how to seduce a man or how to have sex appeal. You can be sexy. You can be attractive. Sex appeal is a completely different thing. Correct. And I feel like a lot of times ladies just don't want to put effort to anything other than the looks in that regards when it comes to the mating strategy. So, I don't know how to give you ladies that. I can't coach you on that. I can't help you. But for the dudes, I learned from other people, right? I watched resources. So if I can do anything that helps you out, then I'm happy with that. That's pretty much most of my thoughts.
I agree. It's the trying too hard. What is corny, what I don't like with trying too hard, when you look, there's a difference between trying too hard and being needy and looking needy. That is another side of the thing where you look like you're really needy. That's something else. That is some other stuff. That's not what we're trying. That's not what we're talking about. But just you're caring for that person. Yeah. So how was your day when you started off and be like, when you had a conversation with the, and just like, so we do this thing. So how was your day? I was digging that.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation that you can have.
But that's how we started the video. I literally look. I didn't. So people think I have type. I don't prepare questions. I don't have icebreaker questions. When I went in, I'm like, yo, you know what I thought was most funny? I hit you up with this whole paragraph, and you were just like, hold up. How is it? I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, let's just go in on that.
But it is.
Right? And so that started the conversation on a high note because I'm like, that's an interesting thing I could feed off. Just the fact that you stopped me and you were like, but how are you?
Yeah.
I thought that was, I'm like, where did that come from?
Manners.
Right. Right. And it just started the interview. And even the second one was great. She was pushing back, asking me a bunch of questions. And how did we start the second one? The second one I came in, I'm like, yo, I heard French people stink. Just some prejudice.
Yeah.
And then we just went from there. So, hopefully there's stuff that you guys can pick up on and enjoy. But at the end of the day, these are just things that you guys can use as resources. Even if it's not useful for you, it might be useful for other guys, right? And there's a lot of dudes. Who don't know, and they message me all the time. So I'm hoping this helps people. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah. But everyone's like, oh my God, that's an interview. Nah, nigga, that's how I date. That's how I do my dates. And you know what? When I'm asking all those questions, women love that.
Yeah, because
they
you're
love
interested.
it.
They're more into you than if you try to bite your lip and so.
Yep.
What you like to do in that?
Yep.
Yo, fuck that fuckboy shit.
Yep.
Interest. Yo, so what do you actually do? What is it? Oh, dope. That's all right. And you see how like whenever also when you say a woman and you have there's also prejudice about what she's saying. His face is not changed or whatever. When you might, you're a stripper. You just go, oh, okay, cool. Was that lie? You're not gonna be like, oh, word.
Yep.
So you get damn bands.
Yep.
Does bands make you dance?
Yeah.
That's whack.
That's whack.
That's mad corny. Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Move on. That looks. If you look at her perspective, it's not gonna be appealing. Oh, word. So you gonna strip for me later? Nah,
it's not.
Swag.
A complaint that a lot of ladies have when I'll be on dates with them, like, so why didn't that last date work out? One thing women will often say, and ladies, if you're in the chat, you could put a 1 if you know what I'm talking about. Guys, they'll be like, yeah, a lot of guys, sometimes they just come on dates and they just want to talk about themselves, but they weren't curious about me.
Yeah.
Now, ladies, you can let me know. Have you guys had that happen to you, where you've been on dates and guys seem more interested in themselves and did show a genuine interest in you?
Sure.
Now, if you leave a date, this is why I ask a lot of questions and I'm very intrigued by people. 1, I'm curious, so I do want to know a lot of things. But 2, whenever you leave a date and if the girl goes, oh, he's a bit mysterious, or, oh, if she says you are mysterious because, like, she felt like you asked her a lot of questions, you're off to a fantastic start.
I said that already.
Hey, man,
I said that before. I said that if my girl comes back home, and she's like, yeah, I'm like, how was your day? And she's like, oh yeah, there's a new guy at work. And I'm like, yeah, how is he? And she says, well, he's mysterious. I'm fucked.
Yep.
There's nothing I can do.
All right.
It's donezo.
Look at the chat. Look at all the ones. How many times have these ladies been on dates and they felt like a dude was not interested in them? So when all you guys are sitting there like, oh my God, is this an interview? Yeah, if you fucking goobers knew how to ask people questions and take an interest in who the person in front of you is, you wouldn't think what I'm doing in the interview. What I'm just doing is the right way to do dates, bruh.
But
you do you.
You do you, boo boo.
You do you.
You do you.
Okay. All right. I don't take advice from randoms in the chat generally.
So what kind of panties you wear?
Yeah. So there you go. The chat lets you know what's up. But I'm going to go a couple super chats and then we'll do some call-ins. All right. Fred the Truth says the lies. I appreciate it. Sammy A. I have the biggest crush on ABBA all the way from Australia. Hey, we appreciate my Aussie people. We already read that. Lloyd Fredrickson, thank you for the dono. Fred the Truth, thank you for again. Ren Taylor, Carolyn Watson, appreciate the 5 dono. Guys, we like you. Claire Ka. Say it again, ABBA. Americans are just babies. Some of them are. Listen, I love my American brothers and sisters. Like when I lived there, I really enjoyed my time there. I actually love the American people when I'm down there. But the way that they dominate the commentary on a social level, and the way that they sometimes, the way a lot of foreigners sometimes allow the American rhetoric to dominate their own cultural conversations is, I'm not a big fan of. Because while I love America, a lot of their ideas, some of them are trash, in my opinion. Bree says, I'm American. I got to admit, we are less involved than other countries. Hey, we appreciate that. Ron Red, thank you for the $5 dono. Ki Ayala. Common sense is not so common. We agree. Lord of Hogtown, thanks again. O'Shea Linux. Justin Smith, the real problem is the fact that this issue is handled differently based on offenders, gender, and orientation. Also, for targeted straight males, flip that dynamic and see what happens. Yeah.
I agree.
Hessing Hissubs, thank you for the dono. Laura Reality, AJ Taylor, and John Rossi appreciate the dono. Okay. Oos Scooters Entertainment, thank you. Oh man, he came in twice with 2 donos. Thank y'all for the live dates and you showing how to talk and interact, ladies, because y'all said in another video when it comes to men, we wasn't taught it growing up by the right people. I had my dad and uncles, and they didn't teach me. They just tell not to teach by saying it's not hard. Yeah, they always say it's not hard. That shit's bullshit.
Ain't hard.
That shit's
you just
bullshit.
Go out there and do your thing.
That shit's bullshit.
You haven't said shit.
That's right.
You haven't said shit.
All right.
Go out there and do your
All
thing.
right.
Okay,
So let's bring in some callers. If you guys are already waiting, let's just bring some folks in. All right. Let's. Here we go. We're gonna go with the first person here. All right. So we got Aaliyah in the building. Aaliyah, you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. Wow, I just did not expect you guys to pop in. I was watching you as you guys.
Hold up. Let me just do this real quick.
Would you say that again?
No, I was saying I was watching the live video on YouTube while you guys called me in, so I was like confused.
Okay, no worries, Elise. So yes, what was the thing that you want to talk about?
My situation. Whew, okay, I'm gonna make a long story short.
Please.
Basically, yeah, no, I already know. I'm not gonna give you guys a TED talk. Sorry about that.
No worries.
So basically, my situation is I've been friends with this person since high school. It's a friend of mine, and basically, couple years went by. I was in a rough spot. They let me stay with them. I was able to get back on my feet, get my own place. And during that summer of all of this happening, they invited me to come to a barbecue, right? Mm-hmm. So anyways, long story short, I was in a relationship with a trash person at the time that none of my friends was agreeing with, you know. Early 20s, it is what it is. And basic, pardon?
Scene.
Okay, so yeah, so let's get to the end. What happened?
So basically, when I was at this barbecue, the people that she invited did not like my man at the time, and they were just acting really shady. There was a point where literally she ended up leaving with everyone that she invited except me and my significant other at the time. They all just left. It was just weird. Like, it was extremely weird. So I ended up leaving the house because I thought that was super weird. And we never really spoke since. So anyways, you know, the pandemic happened. It had me thinking about life and my friendships. And I was like, you know what? I respected that girl overall besides that situation.
You trying to reach out?
Pardon?
You try to reach out?
Yeah, so I tried to reach out. We made amends or whatever, right? So anyways, I asked her why she reacted that way in the situation because I thought it was kind of petty or whatever.
Miguel, hold on there. The reason the girl acted that way, all right?
Yeah, what's the real tea, you know? Right, exactly.
Now I forgive you the real tea, you hear? The reason why they block you off and they leave you is because they not like your man them, you hear? The man they don't like. They don't want to be with him. So you go away. We don't like you, you hear? So what happened is that they didn't want to mess with the dude. So they had to, you know what? We not about that dude. He toxic, but she's gonna be with him. If it when I invite her, she cannot not invite him. So let's just dip.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
I thought it was. But she actually ended up disclosing to me that the reason she kind of wanted to part ways at the time was because of the fact that I was friends with somebody that I ended up disclosing to her did not like her because of the fact that their best friend is a guy. It's a guy, basically.
No, so that was also that, but also the reason why they dip was really because of your boyfriend.
Listen. If someone's not going to be a friend with you because you're friends with somebody that doesn't like them, who cares?
Yo.
That's what I said. I was just like, whatever.
Hey, I'm gonna just say you might need some better friends, Habibi.
But the gag is that she met a friend of mine through this guy that she said she don't like.
It's getting too complicated. Honestly, a lot of these minor details is not necessary.
Yeah.
If your friend wants to stop hanging around you because you're friends with somebody that does not like them, they're a shitty ass friend.
That's it.
Okay, unless that person extorted them, unless that person violently hit them or some other bullshit like that.
No,
okay,
it's nothing like
it's
that.
not that. It's not that deep. So I think you might need better friends, in my opinion. If my friends ever came to me like, "Bro, you friends with this person?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, well, they don't like me. I'm like, "So, nigga."
Yeah, that's what
You know
I
what I mean?
said.
So that's what I would tell you. Get some better friends, in my opinion. What would you say, Preach?
I said you said what you said. I said what I
That's my
said.
friend.
Oh, all right. That'd be my opinion. So,
Well,
so
thank
best
you
of luck to you.
guys. Y'all are the best. Thanks for
Yeah, we'll
hearing
try.
me out. I
No-
appreciate it.
No problem. Cheers. All right, we're going to bring in the next person. Okay, guys, I don't know. That's such a petty reason. This is why I had that conversation with you.
Oh, you gonna chill with him?
Go ahead. Go in there.
Oh, you gonna chill with him?
Yeah.
Then we not chilling then. No,
Yeah.
just don't bring that motherfucker around.
Right.
We don't. You don't need to be around me. But
You know what I mean?
You can chill with whoever. You're a grown ass person. Chill with that motherfucker. That's it.
It's like, it's not that deep. Like, this is why I don't listen to people when it comes to like their definitions of friendship. I'm like, I don't like what most people define as friends. So why am I going to listen to y'all about what I should call a friend? Look at that. That's petty.
That's petty as fuck.
That's petty.
I don't like that person, so you can't be friends with them. Who are you?
Is that what you call a friend?
My mom didn't like some of my friends. I was still chilling with my friends. Like, who are you? Who the hell you think you are? I don't like your little friend. Well, you don't know my little friend.
Yeah.
You don't know them. You just
Yeah.
saw them. You're like, I don't like what he wears or whatever, whatnot. Stop it. Knock it off.
And guys, when you say to make a long story short, then you speak for 30 minutes. Bitch, that's a long story trying to be made short.
Make a short story long.
All right.
That's what you should have said.
All right. You're up next, brother.
Much love.
Okay, what's up?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Hey.
So, Mr. Nassar, what did you want to talk about today?
well, first I want to start with the French do smell. That's why they make all the cologne and the perfume. I'm just putting that out there. All right. Second of all,
Hold
Hold
de toilette.
Hold up. Cologne is in Germany.
Yeah, but it's eau de toilette. It's the French thing.
Okay.
But you said cologne, but it's really eau de toilette.
Okay, eau de toilette
It
is
was-
from France?
It was the Moor that taught the French people how to bathe and shit.
Yeah, because the Arabs came down and
Yeah,
they were
he's
like,
not wrong.
"Oh, you dirty Arabs," and
No,
like, "You
he-
smelly Europeans."
Yeah. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, they taught them
He knows-
sanitation.
He knows.
Hey, is his last name Nassar? Okay, we already know. He gotta drop a little bit of that knowledge. Be like, actually, the Europeans were the dirty ones. all right,
I mean, if
Nassar.
you ask us, you know.
Yeah, we know what it is. So what do you want to talk about today?
I want to talk about. Right now, I'm 20. I live in Beirut, Lebanon. Right.
How did I know this man was Lebanese, bro?
Normal.
I fucking could smell it. It smelled like cologne. All right, keep going.
yeah. The colonizers left a little too much of that back here.
Yeah. So what's up?
I'm 20. I've been single for a little over a year now, and I'm starting to think. I've noticed that I have this. I feel compelled to be in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been reflecting on it, and I feel that it's more a fear of death or being left behind, especially given the situation of the country itself. Even though I would say, to put it lightly, I don't think I've had any very good relationships in the past. So I did want to ask, well, how do you? There is a pressure. I think there is definitely a delta between when you like a time where it's okay if you're not in a relationship or whatnot, and maybe not in my stage just yet, but later on in your life, if you're not in a relationship, society does put that pressure on you, like, oh, you got to get married, you got to, start a family or something. So I just wanted to ask. I'm not there yet, but I am interested in what you think of that.
Sorry. So what's your question?
Yeah, sorry. So
Just briefly, what's your question?
so if you were to look at what point do you think it's time to
Be in a relationship?
down? Yeah, settle down and be in a relationship.
Take it away.
Oh,
please.
that's an easy one. Whenever the fuck you ready. That's it. If you're not ready, you're not ready. And guess what? You might never be ready. It's a possibility.
Okay.
So you might not. Whenever you're ready. Not when other people tell you when you're ready. Hey, you're 23. You should be in a relationship now. That don't mean shit. Oh, you've been going out with her for 5 years. You should be you should be married now. That don't mean shit. It's none of your business. Y'all don't know. When you're ready. When you are ready. When you feel like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I could do this. You do it. If you're not, you're not. And if at some point it's causing you a problem that you're not ready, at some point you're like, yeah, I think I should be ready. Then ask you questions. Why? Ask yourself some questions. Why you are not ready? Why? You are allowed to ask you a bunch of questions. Am I ready? Am I ready now? Why am I not ready? What does it need for me to be ready? What do I have to achieve to be ready? That's what it is. That's what don't ask people. They don't know. They're not in your head, and they're not going to be the ones in the relationship. Don't rush things. Fucking people always tend to make you rush things, but they don't know. They're not in your situation, and they're not in your head. They're not in your predicament. You should know, but ask yourself a bunch of questions. What were you saying, Abba?
You live in Lebanon. Lebanon's like a mixture of like very progressive people and like very culturally conservative people. Which side of the aisle do you land on?
I'd say I'm more on the liberal end. I'm, half American, so Americanized upbringing.
I felt like that. If that's the values, then I would argue that Preacher's answer is probably correct. It really comes down to what you look at relationships as, and like, what responsibilities. If you had like more conservative values, I would tell you probably getting married and having kids young is probably your best bet. Because
no, escape. That's your best bet. Leave. Just kidding.
But it's just like it comes down to what your value system is, and if you have those, then yeah, he's right. You're young. Be patient.
All right. Also, if it's not too much of a bother, there's also a sub question to that about.
We can't take sub questions because there's so many people waiting. So we gotta, as much as I hate to cut it off and how cool you are, I gotta just take one. All right.
Yeah. No worries. All right.
Man, thank you for coming on.
Cheers.
Yeah, I can't take two, man. All right. Next person, we got Korea.
And if you have those, then yeah, he's right.
All right.
Hi.
Okay, hold up. Just turn off the stream and then we'll unmute you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ready?
Kara.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, for sure. So what did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the aspect of starting up relationships. I tended to be more closed, more secretive, not secretive, but more so like how you mentioned it, mysterious.
Okay, you were more mysterious? Sure.
Yeah, girls would want to know more about me, but the thing I felt most hindered my ability to get into serious relationships more recently, to specify it, was that girls are like, oh, you're cool, but what else can you provide? What else can you tell me about yourself? But in where I live, it's kind of conservative, and I cannot, like, girls are not that outgoing in asking questions to guys, so I'm left here just being mysterious, hanging around with girls, but
wait. I'm just gonna ask. So you feel like you're too mysterious, okay?
Yeah.
And people never ask you questions, and so that's why you're not.
Yeah, I feel like I can't express myself. I can't have this. I can't share things with people.
Why not? What do you want to share with people? Do you like butt plugs? Like what's wrong that you can't share?
Share intimacy is the word.
Why? Why? You said they're conservative, but I don't know a place on this planet where a man being intimate with a woman is seen as a bad thing. So I don't understand.
Maybe I phrased it wrong. The reason I mentioned the conservative part was women are not that outgoing here, so they just never ask questions about anything. I'm kind of generalizing here, I know, but
what do you do when they talk to you? They don't talk. They don't ask any questions to you. They just stand there and they stare at you.
No. We conversate. There's like conversation happening, but I don't know. I get on my act. I'm like acting all mysterious, like, but I can't feel like I can finalize things, and get to have a serious relationship with women.
What I'm gonna say is, like, if someone's into you, generally they're gonna ask you a few questions at some point. Okay, maybe not initially, maybe take some time, but someone's really interested in you, they're gonna ask you questions. I don't know how else to put that. So, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You know what, man? You're 18, bro. Just be patient. This, man, I was taking this whole thing seriously. Like, this man's done a lot. This man, you're 18, bro. Just keep dating.
I mean,
Trust me, bro. Just keep dating, okay? Go on real dates. You know, show some real interest. All right, say like, "Yo, I'm interested. I want to go on a date." They're gonna ask you questions.
Can you date where you are from?
Yeah, we can date. I mean, I used to speed date a lot in high school.
Yeah. All right, bro. Listen, first off, we shouldn't be talking to 18. Bruv. I'm gonna just tell you this, okay? You're 18. Don't stress it. Be patient. You're 18. Okay. You've just hit adulthood. Okay? Bro, I was taking this whole thing seriously like this. Bro, hey, man, listen, you got this, all right? Believe in yourself. You sound like you're already doing good, so just keep going, okay? There's no way you're going to fail, all right? Unless you look like fucking Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, I think you're going to be fine, okay?
Thank you.
All right, peace. This man said 18, bro. He out here talking about I was speed dating in high school. Nigga, what? How are you already speed dating in high school?
And you talk about conservative motherfucker speed date?
Yeah.
Christ, all right.
But anyways, let's go to the next person.
Boom.
All right, yeah. If you can, just bring your cameras on, okay? And if you can, also just turn off the stream. So yeah, if you please use the cameras. That's why we asked. All right, no worries. All right, so what's your question?
Hey, so I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for like.
Sorry. So just if you can use the cameras and repeat that.
I've been with my girlfriend. Can you hear me right? I have a mask on. Like, can you even?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. We just can't see you.
Yeah, I thought it was you. Like,
all right,
you got me now.
All right. Yeah, we got you.
All right, so I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for like 4 months now, and like I feel like everything is going cool, but like I feel like we don't talk much, and like we like hang out like a lot. Like we hang out like pretty much every day. Like she comes over a lot, but I feel like when we do like hang out, it's mostly like I wouldn't say like our relationship is built mostly off like lust or anything. Like I feel like we mostly like we're cool and everything. We just don't do like much like talking. and even when we go out, like if we go out to like lunch or something, it's like we eat and it's like, oh, okay, cool, our food was good, it's a nice place. Like I feel like there's not a lot of like interesting topics, you know what I mean?
All right, preach. Hit him.
I'm 20.
You ain't got much to talk about.
Facts. Like it feels like there's just like
and I'm not even trying to diss you with some shit. I'm talking about me. When I was 20, I ain't got much to talk about.
Yeah,
I mean, I was a dancer. So I was dancing, track and field.
Yeah, I wasn't like big into extracurricular, so I feel like I'm not like a boring person, but like I just don't be like, I'll be trying to like, I go to work all the time. I'm just trying to like.
Y'all started dating during this pandemic?
Yeah.
Okay, and y'all can't do activities, I'm assuming, because of where you live.
I mean, it's.
Are you indoors? Why you got your mask on when you indoors? You just trying to like hide your face? Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Okay. It's cool if like.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I was just worried. I was like, I don't know what kind of regulations.
Have his girlfriend not fucking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now he just blew his old cover.
It's okay. I'm gonna give you advice, and she's gonna be grateful. Okay. My bad. I didn't know it was that. That's my bad. That's on me. All right. I'm gonna apologize to you, bro. Y'all started meeting during this pandemic, and you guys can't go on super interesting dates, correct? Okay. So
it's died down a bit, so like we could go out to eat and all that, but like we haven't been to like theaters and nothing like that.
Okay. How about when you guys are just chilling together and you guys are in the same space? Do you feel good? Are you guys just like, do you like being around her?
Yeah, I would say like we're like similar, and I like really like her energy or whatever. So I feel like in the matters that we're similar, like she also like just doesn't talk much. Like I feel like she's like just like shy, and like I feel that too because I'm like a shy person.
So I'm gonna just say one last thing. You just have to ask yourself, do you feel the need to do all these extra conversation is because you want that, or is it because you feel like relationships are supposed to be like that? Okay, there's a difference between the two. There's a difference between the two, all right? Because sometimes we come in with ideas of what relationships are supposed to look like.
Especially at 20.
Okay? And then we get something else and we're like, wait, it doesn't match this idea. Something's wrong. Something's not necessarily wrong. You just came in with expectations that aren't matching.
Maybe
Feel what I'm
that's
saying?
your thing.
And
Yeah,
you
I
feel
get
good
you.
if you look forward to seeing her, if you like being in the same space as her, I think you're already off to a great start. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't get too caught up in your head. As long as you like the person that you're with and you enjoy being around that person, then you've got a strong basis for everything else. All right?
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate y'all.
Is there anything else you wanna
I love
add?
y'all
Oh,
videos.
yeah.
Well,
Bro, one more thing. If you got a girl that is shy and doesn't want to talk, enjoy that.
Yeah, because I was remembering, like, your advice was shut the fuck up. I just
Okay,
don't want
now
to take
you-
that to the
oh.
extreme.
If you both of you don't talk, enjoy each other not talking. That's some great. You don't have to talk all the time. Sometimes you there. I don't know who had this wonderful skit. It's like, yo, like I think it was Patrice O'Neal. We want you there, but we don't want you there. Yeah. Could you just be around? You know,
Yeah.
What you doing? What is that? Do you want to put? Chill. Go look at the relationship thing, the relationship skit of Patrice O'Neal. That's what it is.
Yeah.
She's there. You guys are feeling good. Enjoy each other's presence. You don't have to talk all the time.
Yeah. So that would be our advice, man. Thanks for coming on. All right.
All right, love your videos. Thanks.
All right. Peace.
I remember sometimes I was just chilling with my girl and there was nothing that was happening.
Yeah.
Because we like just that.
Yeah. You know, that's always an interesting. That's always an interesting thing because I've seen so many relationships ruined because people have these preconceived ideas of what it's supposed to be, and I'm like, are you good?
You're trying to.
Am I good? Then this is not a thing.
No, that's not. Stop making a thing out of something that is not a thing. If you're making, that's the thing. You're making things out of something that are not a thing. You're breaking. Oh shit! I gotta change the screen on this iPhone. Is it broken? No. Then you might break something else in the process.
Yo, les gens stressent des shit. Me, I'm a very low person. Like, I'm chilling. So sometimes I'll just be with somebody and we just relaxing. I'm not even saying nothing. Like, are you mad at me?
Huh?
No. Well, then why aren't we talking? I'm just chilling. I like being around you. Like,
I really like to
oh,
not say shit when I ain't got shit to say. Why you not talking? Because I ain't got shit to say. My job is to say shit.
okay. This is what I'm gonna say. Okay, this is my mark of like a good relationship I enjoy. If I can be around you in silence and you make the silence better, bitch, please stay. Because I ain't got time to be talking all day. Sometimes I just want to spend a meal with you and chill out. Sometimes you might be doing some work and I might be doing some work, but we in the same area. Feels great. That's fantastic. People have all these, I want to have stimulating conversations about this. Okay. That sounds like a lot, and you sound like you going to annoy me on some days, so you go look for that somewhere else. That's me.
The thing, we can have conversation and great conversation, but it can't be that 100% of the time.
Yep.
I like to have a meal with my girl. We can't eat all the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. It's a balance of things, and sometimes it's just we ain't watching shit. We're right there, but we're in each other's presence. There's a TV playing. We both on our phones. It's not always like that. That's not the base of the relationship, but that's what's going on. We just chilling on the couch, not doing shit.
Yep.
And that's that. And that's great.
Yep. Selena Gallardo, thank you for the dono. John Rossi, appreciate. K Roxanne, thank you, lady. Y'all my big brothers. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I appreciate y'all. Thurjan Terra. That sounds Eastern European. Miss Watson, thank you. Dark Arengi. Appreciate the dono. Inkoshi Inanti Mimani. All right. Oh, South Africa.
Yeah,
value from South Africa. I appreciate you, brother. All right. Thurjan Dera. Okay, he's back again. Brain Shark, USA has a precedent to charge minors as adults certain circumstances.
Like carjacking.
Yeah. I'm going to have a discussion with Destiny about this topic, so be on the lookout for that.
Destiny.
Deadly Thrust. Don't let the necessity to be in a relationship define you. Agreed. Justin Carrington, thank you. YouTube mods are virgins. Donald Harry, appreciate the donation. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's bring some more people on. All right, let's see here. So yeah, if you guys are in the queue waiting, we're only going to bring people because we have some trolls who roll by, so it's only going to be people who have their cams on. All right. So Lunchism.
Yeah, shit.
Hey man, welcome. Thank you for coming on the stream. If you want to just turn your camera on and then go ahead.
Yeah, I can turn it on. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get in so quickly.
Oh, no worries. No, all right, let me just switch here. Yes, go ahead. So what's the chit chat you want to have?
No, so the problem is, you know, I can go to a bar, right? Get a girl interested, and then like we exchange contacts, and then like after that's when I fuck up. If you get what I mean.
Okay. How do you fuck up? Do you guys go on dates?
No, that's a problem. I don't.
Okay. All right. We're gonna just start there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the number at the location, right?
Yeah.
You saw her in person. You're like, hey, what up, ma? You got her number. Then when you started texting her, was she responding?
Yeah. I mean, where I'm from, we usually use Snapchat, not text, but still, it works.
Okay, so was it? So I'm going to ask the second question. Was it enthusiastic or was it one-word answers? Did you? So when I'm leading a conversation like this, who's putting in more of the effort as the conversation goes on? Is it you or is it her?
I'd say it was equal effort. Like, as in, like, you know, I'd send something, they'd respond, like, they'd actually like look at what the picture was and respond to what's in the picture, if you know what I mean, and then like.
Okay, so what happens when you say you want to go on a date?
I don't know if I have the balls to do that, actually. I guess that's where I fuck up. I don't try to get to the physical date part. If you get.
I don't understand. You don't ask them. You don't ask them on dates at some points.
I feel like it fizzles out the conversation.
How so? I don't understand. Did you never ask them out, or the conversation fizzles out and then you never get to ask them?
Yeah, the conversation fizzles out.
Okay, so if the conversation's fizzling out, clearly one person's more interested in the other. Because I'm assuming you don't want it to fizzle out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that you're more interested than the other person. That's what that means. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Two things happen. I'm going to tell you these are my two advices to you, okay? One, you need to be a better gauge of when someone's really interested in you, because clearly there's a disconnect between how you perceive the dynamic and what's happening. And two, I need you to go from Snapchat to a real date ASAP, okay? You get that number. You're not supposed to be out here chatting with these ladies online. They want to know you about that action, boss.
How long does it take for the discussion to fizzle out?
Couple of days.
That's what he said.
That's too long, bro. I'll tell you this, bro. I get a number from the girl, right? I get her number. I text her the next day. I say, hey, how was you doing? I enjoyed seeing you last night. They're like, cool, me too, blah, blah, blah. We'll chop it up. Maybe 5 messages back and forth at most. And I'm like, listen, I'd love to see you sometime this week. You down to get together? Why? I'm going to tell you. She already said she was interested when she gave you the number. So if she really down to go on a date, she already agreed.
There's expectations. If you ask someone for a number, they're going to expect you... Well, you ask for the number, so, and then if you don't, well then, all right, well, this is weird. I mean, I gave him my number, and 4 days in, nothing. All right, well, deuces.
Yeah. So you got to escalate, okay? This is the same thing for Tinder. This is for everything. Because the more time you spend doing these messages, like when you texting, bro, it's hard to make your charm come across. It's hard to make your body language and your intonation and your presence come across. Meanwhile, there's other dudes who are texting her who are like, yo, when you trying to link up? So while you're taking too much time, someone else might be sliding right in. Boom. So strike while the iron's hot. You came up, you had the courage to approach her, you did your work, congratulations. You got her number, fantastic. Y'all going back and forth, great. Escalate. Boom. Escalate. Get to that first date as fast as possible. You don't have to be like, come on a date tomorrow, but agree to the date and then let it go.
Okay.
All right? Yep. And then go through this process a few times. You're going to fail. Some girls are going to flake on dates. Some girls are going to give you their number. They're not going to be interested. A lot of things are going to happen. But repeat this, escalate, and you're going to have your best opportunities for success.
Okay.
All right? Okay?
Yeah, thanks for the advice then.
All right, man. No problem. Thanks for coming on, man. Best of luck to you.
Yep. Thanks.
All right. And
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
what were you thinking?
Well, I was thinking that. I'm like, yo, you think, how long does it take? If you ask for the number, there's expectations. Motherfuckers gonna expect you to, okay, you ask me my number for what? Yo, we need to talk. All right, cool. And then you get there and like, hey, how's your day? No, you ask to talk to me what are we talking about? Eventually, it's gonna okay. Well, you ain't got nothing to say. Well, bye.
Yeah, and in case you guys think I'm just chopping it up and I'm chatting shit, I promise you, ladies who are in the chat, how many times does a dude ask for your number and this motherfucker texting you for too long? At some point, you're like, nigga, ask me out on a date. Ladies, put a 1 in the chat if you've been through that experience where the motherfucker just be out here talking for no reason and he not pushing things forward. Doesn't that annoy the shit out of you?
Watch the
Express yourselves, my ladies.
Watch the ones. Watch the ones. The ones are coming.
The ones are coming. They're gonna come flowing in because they want you to keep it moving. Man, I've been on Tinder dates with girls before, and they're like, I'm like, so what made you really want to come on dates? She's like, man, I just like the fact that you escalated. 2 motherfuckers are like in my inbox, just mix, and after a while it gets boring. Like you were just forward, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I was like, hell yeah, let's go, nigga. Stop playing with me.
The way coming.
Let's
someone else.
Stop playing with me. All right, let's see.
Boom, boom, bam, bam.
There's quite a lot of people in here. Okay, cool. Let's just go with the first person here. We got another Aaliyah.
Oh, another one. They want you to keep it moving.
Oh, all right. Are we just gonna have you ask you to turn off the stream? Okay. And if you can, Aaliyah,
turn off the stream.
Just turn on that cam.
Turn on that cam.
All right, we go.
Can you see me?
Yes, ma'am. We can see you. How you doing, sister?
Good. How are you?
Good. All right. So, Aaliyah, what's your question for today?
So my question today is pretty much how do I get back in like the dating scene of things? So I'm 24. I just finished getting my nursing degree and stuff.
Congratulations.
Focus like so hard on doing schooling. I feel like I got really behind on like the dating scene. I live in the Bible Belt and I'm like pretty open to dating like outside my race and stuff. So I feel like because of that, I might have like a harder time just getting out there in a sense.
Okay, cool. Bridge, what you got for her? Since you were also raised in a Bible.
Yeah, but I got out of that belt. My pants are looser than the motherfucker.
Yeah. So you got another for?
How to get back into dating? You just have to basically do it. Go at it. Get online. Things are more online. I don't know how the COVID situation is where you at, but yeah, go online. You have to start a meetup. Some people, you know what I mean. You have to do it. Start to do it. Meet people at work. You can meet people at work. You can meet, be open. You have to get out there and, start dating. What would you have to say since you're in the dating world?
Yeah. Are you on any dating apps?
I'm on Tinder, but I get a lot of fuckboys.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen for sure. I'm going to also say this. You're also coming in at a weird time. Obviously, with the pandemic, it's
super weird.
Sliding into dating is a little bit more difficult, right? But I think once the pandemic ends, you'll definitely want to maybe take up some social activities that'll kind of facilitate that. Me, I'm a big proponent for partner dancing. I think that's always a great thing because there's social events. You meet people kind of naturally. You get a vibe for it. But yeah, as far as like getting back in the dating scene, it's really just putting yourself out there. So it's jumping on the dating apps, whether it's Tinder, Hinge, whatever people are using. And it's kind of just like presenting yourself like, yo, I'm actively out there. And then also just engaging in activities that might give you opportunities for social interaction. Those are the 2 things that you can do to be serious about dating. So that means that you'll still have your work, but on your time off, you just put a little bit of time aside to do that,
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
And be patient with yourself. It'll come. All right.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like in a rush because like all my friends are getting married and having kids and stuff, and like I don't want that till like I'm 30. So
Yeah.
like, it does it all the time.
I mean, you'll get to it there. Some of your friends might rush into it a little bit sooner. Don't let that dissuade you. All right.
Don't rush.
All right. Thanks for coming on. Cheers. All right. Yeah, that was
Don't rush.
Let's bring in somebody else.
Pretty straightforward. Straight forward.
All right, we got Millie in the building. Millie. If you want to just turn on that camera and get it popping. Millie, please. Millie. Can she hear me? Yeah, she can hear me.
Did I get it?
All right, yeah, you got it. Hey, what up, Millie?
Hey, good. How are y'all?
I'm good. So, what's up?
Okay, so I'm pretty. I would say I'm pretty self-aware. So I know that like I'm shit when it comes to online dating. I'm 27. Yeah, and I just have like my biggest problem is just like navigating. I'm shit at communicating. Like through on, like, get me in person, I'm really good, or even get me on video chat, I'm good, but like texting, that's just not
So
me.
I don't understand. What problem are you having?
I guess just like actually like more of, I guess, like like having continuous conversation online, or even just like that connecting, because I already have a hard time connecting with people like in person, like with sharing stuff. But like specifically when it comes to because like right now that's the only option with COVID and everything, is to actually like go online. But yeah.
So you suck at doing the online stuff. So why can't you just go on dates? I don't understand. Like, if you're talking to someone, what's so difficult? Like, if you match with somebody on Tinder, okay, and they're like, "Hey, thought you were cute," then you're like, "Cool." Does it just die there, or do you guys ever go to dates? I don't understand.
Okay. Let me ask a specific question then. Like, I guess like for me, like the hardest part would be to actually, because I'm really like, I guess this is not that great, but I put everything into like my work and like my school and everything that I do. So I'm kind of like very like, I need to like make sure that if I'm gonna invest time in you, that like I know it's gonna be like worth my while. And I'm not like, and I'm just talking about like, you know, the attention and like the time and all that. So for me, it's just like really kind of knowing.
Okay, all right. I think I know where this is going. You suck at talking to people if they're not in person, and you want to know of a way where while you suck at talking to people online or on your phone, how can you weed out people who are going to waste your time and then pick the right ones who are going to be worth it, considering you have so little time? Is that correct?
Yeah, and then like on top of that, when I do meet someone, like they kind of like, which I guess is like my fault, I need to like figure out balance, but like when it comes to them, like if they're feeling me out, which is what usually happens, and like I can't message them back right away, and like I can't like have a continuous like conversation through text because I'm busy. It's like, and they're always like, oh, I like a woman with ambition, or I like, you know, I like that you have like things that you're doing, but then like in reality, it's like, you know, I'm busy, so I haven't messaged you, and then they're like, I don't know, which I understand.
Okay, all right. Preach, what do you think?
I'm not really sure I understand.
Basically, so what she's saying is that when she meets people in person, they're like, yeah, I like ambitious women, but she's saying, I'm so ambitious and I'm so busy, I can't text you back.
Well, then you're not ready to date. You're just not ready. You're self-sabotaging yourself.
Right.
And the worst thing is, you know it. Look at the way you're laughing right now. He removed the scream. I don't see you. I don't even see you laughing. I know you laugh. You look down and you laugh. Girl, you know you're not ready.
Yeah, which is why I usually don't like wasting like people's time. So like
You're thinking you're thinking I'm 27. I should be dating. I should be having someone.
Yeah,
But you're not really about that, are you? I'm asking the question.
You know,
are you?
I just changed my career like about my animation, so like. So
you're focused on your career. So how are you even gonna date if you're focused on your career? It's not a bad thing, boo boo. I'm not saying it is. By all means, focus on what you need to focus. But what you're telling me really, that's why I didn't understand.
Yeah.
What you're telling me is that you're not ready, or you don't want to. You don't want to put the energy. You just want I just want to have this thing. I want to get this thing over with. If I'm dating someone and they just want to get this thing over with, I'm not dating that person. That person's not ready. Dating is complicated. You have to understand too. You have to coordinate two people that are not necessarily from the same background, don't have the same thing. You have to put time in a relationship. If you don't have the time, maybe it's just not for you for now, and it's okay.
Damn it.
But yeah, don't lie to yourself, boo boo, because the way you no, you have to put time, invest time. This is not a thing. This is a relationship that you want to have.
Yeah, you want to have that career, you want to do all that stuff. Well, you know what I mean? There's going to be consequences if you're not able to find a good balance.
So would you say that like it's better to just probably like, especially if I excel.
Oh no. We're not saying it's better to do anything or the other. We're saying there's consequences to the choices that you make, and based off of how you are, there's consequences that you're feeling now. So you got to find out a balance between that, or you just keep going with what you're doing. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's not the way this game works. Dating takes effort. I'm sorry to whoever doesn't know this, but like to all the people watching at home who'll be like, I don't want to try it. Well, you know what I mean? Then if you fail, I'm not gonna feel bad. That's how it would be sometimes. So yeah, that's the offset of what you're going through.
Like I want to go to the Olympics. What you're saying is that I want to go to the Olympics, but I don't really have time to practice.
Wait, are you saying that dating is that difficult? Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It is.
Yeah. So
if sometimes dating is difficult when you put the time. Imagine when you don't even put the time. Forget that, girlfriend.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I just don't like wasting people's time. I don't like, so I'm just like, you know what? It's better just to not.
No. It's not about wasting people's time. It's Habibi, you want the benefits of a relationship. You're not trying to put in the work. Boo-boo, you're gonna have to put in that work. The same way you have to work hard to get your career, you're gonna have to work at your relationship. That's how it be, babe. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming on. Cheers.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. I don't know what. This is literally the title. This is literally the title of this motherfucking life. Is trying and dating corny, and motherfuckers is not trying.
Yeah, and you have a whole degree. You put your whole degree, and you had time to study, to take tests and stuff like that. But when it comes to relationship, you don't want to waste people's time. Come on now.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. So people got to figure that shit out. But anyways, I digress. We got Nito. Nito, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah, if you want to just turn on your camera, we get it popping. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, brother, what's up?
For me, how you're doing, by the way?
Good. Thank you, brother.
For me, it's I'm 25 right now, and I've never had that first love kind of experience, and it kind of bothers me because, like, in my circle of friends, all of them have gone through that, and they were a bit younger. So I'm looking at it at 25. How, if I find it, or because I'm looking for something like that, or I'm expecting to go into something like that, will my age kind of like?
Sorry, is he talking about dating? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's your age and the fact that you have no experience be a problem. Please go ahead,
bro. If that's what you see and they see it's not because you see or you think you see them having first love and everything and stuff that they actually do. You can't compare yourself to your brethren like that. What they're showing you is that, yeah, it's my first love. You don't know what's going on behind the closed doors.
That's right.
You don't know how it really be. You're not in their position. So you can't compare yourself to them like, hey, they have that, I want that. You don't know what they really got.
That's right.
You don't. And you can't force it either. First love happens when it happens. If you force it, it's not first love. It's forced love. Ooh, bars. But at the end of the day, that's pretty much what it is. You don't know what they have. So just comparing yourself to people, even if you know them, you don't really know what's going on. And it will come when it will come. That's the thing.
All right. My advice, this is what I'm going to say, man. Is it going to be harder because you're 25 and inexperienced? Yes. It's going to be harder. But guess what? It's going to get harder when you're 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 40. You want to be a 40-year-old? No, you don't. Right? So might as well just get it popping right now. Feel me? 25 is not that bad. I'll be honest with you. It's not that much of a crazy thing. And there's a lot of women out there who also that inexperienced. So just, man, go out there and shoot your shot, man. Bro. And nobody needs to know. Okay? Nobody needs to know. Let me just tell you this right now, bro. Okay? Just keep it to yourself. Okay? Go out there. Pretend like you know what you're doing, even if you're fucking it up. Nobody's going to know unless you tell them. Don't be like, actually, you know, I've never been with a... Nobody knows until you say it, okay? So keep that shit to yourself. All right? Don't fuck it up. Don't put in your dating profile. I better not see no dating profile. 25-year-old, don't say it, okay? Just keep it to yourself.
If we see it.
All right? Hold on. Unmute. I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead.
I actually don't say or anything, but it just bothers me. It's something that bothers me.
Okay. That's fine. Let it bother you. Let it bother you. Let it bother you. Nobody else cares. That's in your head. That's between you and your head. Okay, so I'd say that's a mental thing. That just nobody else is gonna know or care unless you bring it out. So just keep that to yourself. All right. Whatever you don't like the way your nose looks, don't start telling everybody. Nobody cares. That's between you and your nose, okay? So all these thoughts that you have in here that are always there, your insecurities, it's okay to have them. That's between you and yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to hold you back, all right? Cool? All right, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. That's what I be telling people, bro. Hey, man, you got insecurities? Nobody cares.
Don't be telling people that you don't like your nose.
That's what I'm telling, man.
They don't know.
You know what I mean? All right. Hey, Nina Unrated in the chat. We appreciate you, sister. Everybody loved the chat from yesterday. Thanks for coming on. Let me do, let's bring some 2 more people, and I think we'll wrap it up after that. Yeah, you know, that's one thing that people misunderstand about their man, I don't like the way my face looks. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
You know what I'm saying?
No, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You know, I've got a broken nose, right? I broke broken nose when I was 16 from a fight.
I got this hump right there, and I'm not gonna fix that. Nobody sees it. It's just you. You see it, and we don't care.
All right, we got Brandon in the building. What's up, Brandon? Oh, okay. Oh man. All right. Brandon got his do-rag on, his wave cap. What's up, brother?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up? You good?
Oh shit. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can see you. So what did you have for us?
Oh, okay. So I'm in Germany, right? I'm 22, and I met this girl from Albania, and yeah.
Are you Muslim? Are you Muslim?
Yes, sir.
Is she Muslim?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep going.
And yeah, she was telling me she's down and everything, you know, like no matter what happens, you know, it's just words. But I was wondering, like, if it do, you know, go a little deeper and I end up meeting her parents.
How did I know, nigga? How did I know? Okay, what did she say about her parents? What kind of prejudice does her parents have?
All right, so she was telling me, like, her mom's pretty chill and everything,
but
her dad, like, they're refugees, you know, they were refugees. We're in Germany right now, and so they fled from Albania during the war in like '99 or something like that.
Hey, how does the dad feel about black people? Just tell us.
Let's go.
That's the thing. That's what I was about to say. So she's telling me, from her perspective, she's telling me he's not racist, right? She's saying that he's nationalistic, meaning she wants she wants her to marry somebody that's Albanian, not black. So I don't know if that's
okay. All right. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I knew this was coming. The moment you said she was Albanian, bro. Yeah. So I asked about your religion, okay, and that's why I asked about, because I already knew the moment you said. You knew, because I know a lot. I've met a lot of Albanians growing up. Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you, bro. Her dad's gonna want what her dad wants, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now. My mom wants me to marry an Ethiopian person. She's not gonna be happy if I get anything else, but she'll accept it. All right. He may not accept it. He might be completely against it. Yeah. That's something that you have to ask if it's worth for you to go through. Okay. All right. You're gonna have to, get to that point. All right. Because listen, even though you're Muslim and it's not haram, for him it's still culturally not cultural. You feel me? It's not good enough for him. Okay. So there's gonna be that struggle. You have to have a conversation with her and be like, yo, listen, if this gets, are you guys, y'all just fucking right now, right?
Nah.
Yeah, okay, well, for the camera, cool. No. So y'all just seeing each other. Okay, cool. And you guys are not in a relationship, right?
Well, we are in a relationship, that's for sure. My parents know. Like,
your parents know? How long y'all been dating?
Come again?
How long y'all been dating?
Few months.
And your parents know? Okay, all right, my man moves fast. Okay. Oh wait, is this like for you? Are you like looking at like marriage like from a Muslim perspective, like your parents?
Yes, sir. We're Muslim, but like we're more Westernized.
Okay, yeah. So no pork and no alcohol, but you know what I mean. Girlfriends are okay. Sir. Okay, cool. Yep. All right. So this is what I'm gonna say. Is she serious about you?
She's serious. It's like.
And what has she said about her dad? What has she said about her dad? Like, how's she gonna handle it if you guys were to get married? What did she say?
I mean, that's pretty much the only thing she mentioned, that he's nationalistic. She wants her to marry somebody that's Albanian.
No, but what did she say about how she's gonna handle it? Like, if y'all were to get married, what did she say that she was gonna do if her dad didn't accept?
She said she's gonna leave with me.
Okay, then what's the issue?
My question was, how do I prepare for it and what should I do?
You go to the gym, nigga. You about to get...
He played.
Just kidding. I'm playing.
Listen.
I'm playing.
Okay. This is a simple thing, bro. Okay. That's her battle with her father. Okay. If he doesn't want a relationship with you, you got nothing to prepare for, because he don't like you. You guys never had a relationship. It's not like you had a stepfather and then you realized one day you were black and he's like, oh, Negroes. You know, that's not what happened, okay? He, from the jump, was like, nah, I'm not about that life. So that's it. That's her fight. You just got to be there to support her. That's it. All right? But you don't have anything to do. That's her and her parents.
Yep.
There's nothing for you to do.
Don't put yourself between the father and the daughter.
That's
Just
right.
Don't say shit.
That's right.
Stay in your lane. Drive.
That's right.
Pump your brakes and drive slow. Stay in your lane. Let her deal with that.
All right.
If he comes at you, that's another thing. But he's not. Come, go at your daughter. That's
right.
That's not you. Stay in your lane.
All right. And just make sure he's not connected to the Albanian mafia, because if he is, go to the gym. All right. Okay. All right. Don't play with that. Okay. And no haram before marriage. Peace.
No bacon.
Hey man, this man came on here talking about nah, we not bang. Your westernized Muslim ass. Fuck out of here.
He did?
For the cameras, but you know, haram behind closed doors. Pious in the streets, freak in the sheets. Oh my bad.
Let's go.
All right, we'll do one last one. That was good. That was a funny one. All right, we got one more. All right, here we go. All right, we got Nene in the building. Nene.
Mute yourself and put the camera on.
Yeah, we trying to see you, Nene. Stop playing. All right.
Look at you, Nene, with your edges on. Okay, girl, live your life.
Damn, you're not playing with them edges. What's up?
All right, we got Nene in the building. Nene.
Oh, whoa. Hey, you got to turn off the live stream.
Yeah, turn off the live stream.
Can you guys see me?
Yes, ma'am, we can see you. So what's up?
Oh, hi. Okay, so my question is to I want to know what is it a aura or energy thing that I always attract F boys. So, anytime I attract a guy, it's just never anybody who's like
Nope. It's not an aura, it's not energy, it's not magic rocks, it's not none of that. It's none of that. It's the people that you let in.
Right. I mean, but the thing is, I say that, right? And you say that too, but I don't allow it. And it's not like it's something I accept. I'm not a type of girl who just allows someone to just disrespect me and just treat me any type of way. But I don't know what it is that I keep that guys feel comfortable enough to come to me to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a generational thing of just how guys are nowadays, or I don't know.
All right. Preach, go ahead.
I don't think it's an attraction thing, because you say I don't allow them, but at the end of the day, you have the selection. You're the one that allows people in. And then after that, they do what they do. But it's not attracting. There's probably a bunch of people that you attract, but you don't choose them because of XYZ reason.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but like I said, it just feels easier. It's they come to me. I mean, and also too,
What you say?
I'm sorry.
What did you say? It's easier? What's easier?
It's I get that, but it's that's what just gravitates and comes towards me. And I mean, I don't allow, and obviously I'm not with the guys, right? But
cool. What's your type?
I don't know, sometimes you get, especially as a woman, you get a little scared. I'm
What's
28 and I'm 29.
What's your type?
I'm sorry.
What's your type?
I like everything.
I like everything.
I like everything.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you something. What makes them fuckboys? What are they doing that's so fuckboy?
You trying to fuck already? That's fuckboy material. I mean, we're grown, but my thing is always make sure that's okay with me first. You know what I'm saying? Don't just oppose that on me and think that I'm gonna be cool with it. You know what I mean?
What you mean? How can they just impose fucking on you? I don't understand. Explain.
What I'm saying is I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit old fashioned, but I just feel if you're getting to talk to me and you're interested, that shouldn't be the gateway you come out with. You know what I'm saying? But
how many dates till y'all bang?
Until I'm ready and I feel like it.
Hey man, listen, that doesn't make people fuckboys because they trying to bang you within the first 3 dates. Sorry, but that doesn't make them fuckboys. That's just how most people are doing it today.
That makes you look good.
Yeah,
and that makes
nah. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna just be very blunt, and honest. Like people be throwing out these terms like creep and fuckboy so casually for anything. Oh, he made me salmon dinner. He didn't call me back. That doesn't make him a fuckboy. He just made you a good dinner and he wasn't that interested. Oh, he tried to fuck me on the first 3 dates. That don't make him a fuckboy. He was just trying to bang because he thought you were sexually attractive. So you got to also use better terms for why. Because like, I'm sorry, but that doesn't make somebody a fuckboy just because they want to have sex with you.
You do realize that people are gonna want to have sex with you.
I mean, yes, but like what I'm saying is like, I just feel like you should at least do your part. Like, you should get to know me first, like, or at least,
I'm not
like,
saying I'm not saying no, but in order to have sex, it's really what I need to primarily have sex with someone is what I see.
Yeah, but like, let me give like a perfect example. Like what I'm getting at, like the first opener shouldn't be that. Like, of course, I've tried dating apps, and as a girl, most girls could tell you it's horrible. Guys are just really like disgusting on it. Like the first conversation, like I had one guy, he was just like, I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "What's up?" Next thing I know, I get a dick pic. I'm like, "Well, great conversation we're having," you know? Like
that's just online. Everyone's getting that. Nothing you're doing is attracting that. By virtue of being on an app, you're gonna have weirdos who are gonna message you. Okay, so we're gonna just ignore that for section. I'm talking about the dudes you're going on a date with, because that's what we're really getting at. The dudes you want to date with, they just want to fuck, or they want to fuck early, and you didn't like that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I get it, and maybe you want to, and there's going to be some guys, but they're going to be rare, and you're going to have to accept the fact that it's going to take you longer to look. But I'm going to be honest with you, me within the first 3 dates, like, it's going down. It's going down. And if it's not, I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm not going to say nothing foul, but, I mean, if you're not trying to move on with my day.
I mean, like I said, it depends, like, if I'm ready. Like, if I say we're vibing and it happens like that soon, that's fine. But, like I said, like I just feel like nowadays that's like literally like no guy has a conversation outside.
But again, I just want you to peep what you just said. You said he's a fuckboy because he wanted to smash and you weren't there yet, right? That's what you said, right? That's not a fuckboy.
Okay. A fuckboy is someone that's going to be disingenuous to get to sex. But if that's someone that is straightforward to sex. Although if I talking to you, it links to me to another subject that we're talking about, and I'm talking to the guys. See, guys, she's meeting guys, and the guys are really not trying to get to know her. And you see the reaction that you get. She's not interested. That's what it was with the date. Having a conversation with people. You said that. You think that the guys don't have a conversation nowadays, right?
Yeah, they don't know how to converse at all.
That's just to reinforce what Abel was saying earlier with having a conversation with people. But you see, listen, I receive dick pics, and I'm not even dating. People just send them to me. Yeah. Imagine, you're just out there, you're going to receive some things like that. So, like I said, I don't think it has nothing to do with crystals, with magic rocks, with aura, with energy, with anything like that. That's like the basic of things. It's going to happen, unfortunately. I'm not saying it's right.
My question would be like, what can I do to like get someone who's actually like serious and worthwhile? Like, I would like to settle down. But I mean, at this point, I just don't see it happening really, because I just don't feel like I attract anybody who.
But the fact that he wants that he wants to fuck right away doesn't mean that he's not serious.
But listen, that's pretty much the answer that I would give. But listen, we're gonna actually go to one more caller. But listen, we appreciate you coming on. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just say this. Okay. I'm gonna say this for everybody who's watching at home. Okay. This is why I don't even care when people use the word fuckboy anymore. I don't care when people use the word creepy, because that shit means nothing to me. People be throwing out that word like hotcakes. Ooh, he didn't call me back. Fuckboy. It's like, what? How does that make him a fuckboy? Like, y'all be just throwing these words, putting titles on people that you didn't get along with, or that didn't want the same things that you wanted, and it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And another thing I'm going to say, it's not that there's not guys out there who don't want a relationship with you. It's that you didn't want relationships with those guys that wanted a relationship with you. How many times does a girl come up here and they said, no guy really wants to be serious with me? I'm like, do you not have guys who are like genuinely interested in you? They're like, yeah, there are some, but I'm just like, they're ugly.
So don't say that no guys don't want a relationship with you. You don't want a relationship with them. And when you say someone that wants to fuck, that's the thing. It's not all black and white. Someone that wants to fuck right away is not serious. No. Someone that wants to fuck right away thinks you're fuckable. I mean, no. I mean, yeah.
Listen, guys, the way that the West is built at the moment, I'm sorry, but you know, people trying to smash. If you want to wait a bunch of dates and do all this stuff, that's fine. Congratulations, good for you. But most people are not gonna wait that. So when you say I'm having a hard time meeting somebody who's on that same wavelength, I'm like, yeah, it's not surprising. Most people are not about that life.
But I do understand that when you're a girl, you're afraid that to engage yourself, and then a person fucks right away, you give it up, and then after that, he just leaves. You just feel cheapened. I understand because you give it up too easy. I get that. And that makes sense. I see that. But also, one doesn't mean the other. You know, that's the thing. Going out there and trying to find a mate or trying to date, there's a portion of that it is about taking risks. You don't test the waters, you don't test, you're not going to get anything. That's the thing. It is a risk to take. It is. Now, you have to decide whether you're willing to take that risk or not. And, yeah. But at the end of the day, you cannot take that risk. But, you know, there's consequences to that. And there's also consequences in taking risks. It's just part of life. That's what it is.
Motherfuckers, especially in America, are not going to be out here waiting that long.
No, especially in America.
They're not going to be waiting that long. So if you want to make a way, you can.
Especially in the
But
West.
you better make sure you got the goods to back it up. Because if they wait, that shit... This is not... I'm sorry, but that's the way the sexual marketplace is at the moment. That's the way it functions.
Absolutely.
With all this sexual liberation and all these ladies giving it up, sorry, but that's become commonplace. This ain't the 70s anymore. Hey, what's up, brother?
TK.
Yep, yeah, we can hear you. So what did you want to...
Hey, yeah, I didn't...
If you could just turn on the camera and then we'll get it popping. Cool. All right, yes. So, TK, what do you want to say?
Okay, here we go.
Okay, now we can hear you. Go ahead.
So
you got a radio voice, bro. This is crazy.
Touched on the subject, I guess, that we've already, I was going to ask. Wrote some down, edited it, had to delete it, and then Discord kicked me out or whatever. But I feel like there's a certain type of healthy giving up where maybe like a revival or just getting into solitude. I kind of feel like I should just remove all influence, but then I feel like that might be an unhealthy thing to do, to just be so far removed. But that's where a point where I'm feeling in life is where, like, hey, if I'm not successful, I gotta cut out. I gotta go internal.
You gotta go internal?
Yeah, I'm always destroying and rebuilding my personality, and I feel like that's not healthy.
Oh, bro, I don't know. This sounds like something for a shrink, my friend. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean you're destroying and rebuilding your personality?
Shit.
I don't know what that means.
I think I'm always going through experiments to try and further develop my personality, because I feel like it isn't at a maturity level or something. I'm always trying to put myself in situations where I can progress, but I'm at a wall.
Why are you at a wall?
I feel like I'm not being my best self potentially, but then also just, yeah, I was gonna write that I feel very alienated, and thinking back to relationships that I've had, I've often felt like, why am I even here? Or just I felt like, yeah, just in general, just didn't feel fulfilled or successful.
Okay, I'm not sure what the question is in here, because I feel like you're just giving us a lot of problems and different problems to unpack, and you got to pick one, because this is a lot.
So if I have a lot of problems, do I have the answer inside?
I mean, you are generally, and your behaviors are generally the answer to those issues, but you may not know how to proceed. So that's where I think therapy comes into place, to kind of help unpack why you have certain issues. But I do believe that most of us have the in most cases, most of us have the answers to our problems. Yes, I do believe that.
Okay.
Preach, what do you think?
You just have to reorganize, and sometimes you need help to reorganize. That's why there's therapy. That's why there's people professionals that can actually help you with that. Sometimes the answers are within, but you need help to find them. And sometimes that's that. Sometimes you have to visit someone, and there's no stigma into having a shrink or whatnot. I'm a consult. I'm in the process of consulting. Because that's what they are for, to rearrange yourself. Sometimes you can feel lost and stuff like that. There's some people that are going to be able to reassess that. Therapy.
Yeah.
And that's what they're there for.
You go to therapy?
I'm setting up to go.
I go to therapy. Swear by.
Definitely. I don't think there's a stigma to that. And I think everybody should go to therapy, whether you think you have a problem or you don't.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So
sometimes it's good
I would definitely suggest you to go to therapy, to assist that with someone that can actually direct you and help you go within and find the confidence and find what the issues are or where the issues stem from.
Yeah, it's like to me it's almost like a workout for your brain. It's like sometimes it's kind of hard to see because you're so close to the problems. It's kind of hard to see them with any kind of perspective, right? So that's where I think I go to therapy, to kind of just give a bit of distance for myself. And sometimes they give me the advice, and I'm like, oh, I knew that, but I was so close to it I couldn't figure it out. So that's where that kind of stuff helps in. So I would definitely recommend that you look into that. But what I tell you is that. As for your first question, are you the answer to your problems? Undoubtedly. But it doesn't change the fact that some of us need guidance. A lot of us need guidance on a lot of these issues, and there's nothing wrong with you needing that as well.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. You got a great radio voice, bro. I don't know if you're using that for make money or something, bro, but you should, bro. If you did like an ASMR shit, like you'd be killing the game right now.
No lie.
All right, so if you destroy your personality again, just rebuild it as an ASMR YouTuber, all right? Okay?
No lie.
All right, appreciate you guys.
No problem. That shit was crazy. That man's voice was like so radio, it fucked me up.
I know there's some girls out there that be like, oh my God, who's this?
Hey.
Just because of the voice. Just because of the voice.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay.
100. All right, let me just read up a couple of these.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop saying like. All right, cool, thanks. Good advice. Value.
Talking about the people.
I learned how to be better human from y'all. Hey, man, we appreciate hearing all this. I wish I had y'all when I was in high school. It's amazing. Thank you, man. Hope y'all getting on chat. Is it Discord? How y'all? Oh, yeah. Check the description for more information. A conversation is only as good as you make it. There are good guys out there, ladies. They're not just dick pics. I entirely agree. There's definitely a lot of guys like that out there. Is there any notes you want to say about stuff you want to?
Would you? No.
Go ahead. Tell me.
No.
Go ahead. No, vas-y. Would you?
I got no.
You said, would you? Yeah. We all know you had something. What was it? Would you, Bantan?
Would you walk like a champion, talk like a champion? What a piece of guy. What a piece of money, guy. Tell me where you get it from. Now buy your entrance. Ram, pa, pa, pam, pam. Got that, man?
Yo, a couple of weeks ago,
a
couple of weeks ago, I was talking to this girl from the UK, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Man, man, I like a lot of UK music." And I was like, "Word, that's cool." She said, "Yeah, but you probably don't know. Most foreigners don't know nothing about UK music." And I had to stunt on her. But I had to stunt on her. You feel me?
American,
so you already know what I had to do.
They think, yo.
You already know what I had to do, right? All right, you already know what I had to do, right? Seven. You know what I had to do, right?
Yo, put it on.
Okay, yo, bruv, let's do this right now.
So hype. I'll put you on to this shit too. Yo, let's go.
Why do you think I'm telling you this story?
No.
You think I'm not gonna give you credit?
Yo, let's go.
You think I'm not gonna give you credit? You think I wouldn't give you credit, bro? Let's go.
Let's go, man. That shit. Oh, yo. It's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Sped up. It's sped up because of the other video.
Ooh, thank you. That's a good point. I just thought he normally talks that fast.
Yeah.
Y'all about to see?
You can't even.
Go ahead, tell him, preach. This is you. Go ahead.
Listen, The energy. I love when they start the beats, you hear? And then they wheel it up. It's because we try to recreate the energy that you had. And that's part of like Jamaicans and the island, they really do that. The English islands, they really do that. And that's the thing. When they wheel up, when they bring back a beat, it's because they went so much of a level of hypeness that they had to, wheel it up, bring it back again.
All right.
You hear?
All right.
Play it again, selector. And then they bring it on, and then they have to, you notice this. That's what it's for. We want to relive that moment.
All right. Get it.
Remember, we don't do 2-3 summer tune.
Original thing. Yo.
Some of the craziest thing I've ever seen.
General. Like a wind. We gotta bring it back again. Bring it back again. You see how hype it was? It was so hype. People were not ready the first time. You understand? People were not being able to enjoy it the first time. They were not able to. So you know what? Just to get everybody on the same. Now you know what this is about, right? You know where we're going. All right. So now you're able to properly get hype with the rest of us. You hear? Because you know where it is. Wheel it up, play back again, selector, play that beat now. And then he plays it. And then, okay. You know what it is.
I want to big up right now, Mr. Jam. I'm big up all of the youth, them, all of the grime nation, all of the grime youth, them, all
So
of
when
the
he starts, you know how to start.
Big up. All the original jungle is massive. The original dancehall jungle is there. Geneva leave you alongside Mr. Jam. The world is in trouble. What's in the matter? It goes. This is
Let's go.
Incredible Mr. Jam. Sensation, I'm gonna come. Incredible.
Ready?
What's them? Yo! Money, one of them, I spin them like a way. New talk for them, go to them up. Dance can nice and less we.
Even the DJ.
Yeah. A la mercy. A la mercy. A la mercy. Booyaka, booyaka. Booyaka, booyaka.
This is crazy.
It's crazy. Turn it up. Yo. Yo. Yo, bro.
Look how much he's sweating, bro.
Yo, that's
3 minutes.
Listen.
Let's go.
Yo. Yo, forget it. I think it's Dizzy Rascals in the back. Yo.
Let's go. Let's go.
Forget this shit.
I had to just show my love to some of my people in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Listen, General Levy.
Let's go.
Yo, you don't even understand how this shit is deep.
My man was popping off, bro.
Yo, that's some jungle music, some back in the days things, you hear?
Yeah.
But yeah, they think we don't know about you. But I like music, period. You understand what I'm saying? I like music, period. Like, yeah, if you say they don't know nothing about UK, what?
Yep.
No, you don't know nothing.
No, we
about
big fans, so just want to show some love to the UK brethren.
Yeah, I think it was Dizzy Rascals in the back. It was like a whole bunch of people in the back that come on now.
Preach, you love dancehall.
I love
Preach. Listen. If you get this man talking about dancehall, I would just be sitting down like, word, nigga, let's go.
Yo, the dancehall thing. That's that is. I am not afraid.
Yeah, he could go all day. Me, I fuck with UK garage and some UK R&B and some of the Afro, but like, you know, like a bit of grime, not too much. But he's way more versed than I am. So maybe one day we'll get on that tip. We'll get on that tip.
We can,
but yeah, we want to just end it on a hype note. Show some love to the people from the UK. All right, folks from Jamaica. But is there anything
Jamaica
else?
massive, all the island massive.
That's right.
Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados.
Let's
you hear? All of them people from Dominica, everybody around the world.
Yes.
People from the Soca, everybody in the UK massive. Yo, Manchester.
Let's
all
go.
of them. Yo, all of them. Pull it. Yo, pull it. One in the year. You hear? Boom.
All right, man. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We'll be back next Sunday with a different guest, so be sure to check that out. And yes, that's it for today.
That's it.